to open up a timeline, and then he's going to find all the alternate versions of his harem.
Hey everyone, we're live. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
We are waiting currently for the Holtz.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
for 15 minutes. If he doesn't show up, then we're doing this later.
Meanwhile, Yosef isn't going to be here for the remainder of October, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, it's too spoopy. So
yeah, he got scared off into the warp.
Damn it, Yosef.
Holt forgot to set up his alarm again. He's gonna have to execute fire another
employee.
Employee who hasn't done his job right.
Yeah, sounds about right. What the fuck are you typing up a storm on, Zach, in the background?
Oh, that's the rain.
Alright, well, we're just playing Cookie Clicker in the background. I hope you all don't mind.
I'm still trying with him, trying to see if a text message will wake him up. I think he's got his phone on silent. God damn it. The universe is against us again on this one, lads.
Oh, fuck you, Zinch. Zinch fucked with Holt's alarm. Just to troll him.
He said he needed to fix it, but then he didn't. I just want to play, man.
Damn, my cookie production has been halved.
Damn.
It's playing
for 15 minutes, even. That is so rude.
I like how basically everyone on Malachi's ship is part of his harem.
Yeah, even everyone in the underdeck. No, everyone on the ship. Everyone on the ship, Zach. You have to account for every single one of them individually with stats.
Zach, I'm using the psychic, I'm using the alpha psyker power to change using biomancy to change everyone female and everyone to white hair.
Do you have 28,000 fate points to give them all stats?
Nah.
He's gonna conjure that out of the warp.
Hey Malachi, the Zinch has a power that allows you to have infinite fate points for a little while. I'm not kidding.
Thank you, I will be taking that.
It's the greatest thing.
Yo.
No, don't post the great clean one. Do not post the great clean one in the meme chat.
Doing good.
I will commit homicide.
He did some good work cleaning him up.
It's a very well done piece. Excellent work to the guy. It's still cursed as shit. Oh shit.
Can we continue a little bit without him, or I don't get it. I mean, I'm really wanting to.
They said we're gonna give him 20 minutes. It's been 10. Yeah. Calm down.
I just know I predict the future.
Agrees to time. Gets impatient with time.
I can move the dog.
Hello, grand total of nobody watching in chat. How are you all doing? I hope you are having a fantastic day as we sit around and wait for one of our players to arrive, who happens to be late because we've adjusted our time to be 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And he forgot to adjust his fucking clock!
The little bitch boy.
You're completely insane.
I'm going to need to start recording these sessions and separately editing out the shitpost parts and posting those in their own playlist. And that's going to consume so much time that I'm going to hand it over to Marius.
Hey, Zach.
No.
Zach, you know what? You get a good boy trait. You get a.
You are literally going to double the time we both need to work by doing that because you'll need to upload them to fucking G Drive or fucking have me download them off YouTube at shit quality.
I mean, it is shit quality regardless. That's our channel. Welcome to Unlucky Rolls. Sub to us on Patreon.
Isn't that the reason that you're doing that, Marius? Is because you're in debt to Trisky, pretty much?
No, I
No.
did his video.
He finally did the one video that he was in debt to me with, but
Just
I'm just giving him unnecessary shit. He's been very kindly helping me out with stuff, so I am very appreciative.
I'm probably gonna make like 3 or more videos, but I'm gonna obligate you to make a fucking Toho fan
God damn.
roll for your main channel at gunpoint.
At gunpoint.
Yes. From a continent away.
That's a long gun.
He's a Vindicare assassin.
He's got that extended barrel.
Wait.
You know I got that stendo on me!
Alright, Zach, I got an idea. If he's not here within the 20 minutes, if we start without him, I have a narrative way of having it where Holtz, as soon as he walks through the door, Zinch cackles as Holtz walks into a labyrinthian maze. It was the whole ruse.
God damn.
Holtz is just like, oh yeah, and have this challenge arbitrarily because I'm bored.
What did you want to say, Zach?
Oh, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. You just walk through the door and show up 3 hours later. I don't care. Oh, you guys just want to go ahead and down him.
I want to.
That is accuracy at its finest.
I mean, Joseph isn't gonna be here either for a while, so
dude, I'm willing to have a 3-man party for a bit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Well,
You getting
fuck.
bored?
you...
3 man, 2 woman.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys got your bitches.
More like 2 men, 2 women, 1 orc. If you want to be precise.
I'm one of the boys!
He's one of them.
Alright. 2 guys, 1 boys, and 2 women.
1 boy! That's wrong! It's plural!
With a Z.
What are you doing? I don't know what kind of you butchering the English language. And English doesn't exist in my world. Gothic.
I craved the strength and started me of steel. It's a computer being murdered.
Warhammer was made in the UK. That's why they use kilometers and meters.
Yeah,
So
they're
everyone
called
technically has a
clones.
British accent. The Emperor should be British. That's why he fucked up.
God damn.
The Emperor's British. The Emperor's British. Even though everyone says they're American.
Zinch SMP.
ZHSMP. Oh, good. I would say a funny story, but I'm not sure if it'd be considered TOS.
Put a source description of it in general.
Or DM it to me, I don't know, whichever one.
I'll go ahead and if
I mean, if you DM it to me, you won't risk spoiling it for Marius and Zach.
No, Zach already knows. I told him, but I want to go ahead and I want to ask if this is not.
Alright, send it over to Gizmek then.
Yeah. There's a story.
Go the fuck ahead.
Okay. So basically what happened was that I was going ahead and doing about my duties, cleaning my tables, cleaning them down, etc., etc. And I go ahead and I feel a tap on my shoulder. And I find that it's my manager. I'm just like, oh, hey, what's up? And she goes ahead and says to me and just says, look, you can't be walking like that. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And she just paints her brow and just looks up at me and just says, you walk like a gay stripper. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And she goes ahead and starts pointing things out and explains, just like, oh my god, I actually do. Because I realized that I start like twirling my towel like that I carry around playfully, like, you know, strutting my stuff as I'm walking around. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to focus, or that's just my focus walk. I do that while I'm looking for tables. And then she says, yeah, well, it looks like you're looking for ass too. And now I don't know what to do.
Your ass is grass, and I'm the weed whacker.
So yes, that was how I was told I walked like a gay stripper. Work.
Excellent. This is the quality story content we do on this live chat channel. Totally not tabletop related whatsoever.
Completely unrelated with the 40k franchise. We're in the 69k Battle Maze franchise.
Battle Maze!
Oh. Thank you, Lord.
Battle Maze 69k.
Lord, I'm glad that you...
No, it was War Maze 69. I fucked up the meme.
That's fine.
But Battle Maze sounds better.
Battle Maze. Arrogant Dragon Mage. I gotta send Magnifigal a meme after this. Fuck. Alright. We got 2 more minutes.
Everything is good.
Mm-hmm. Then the Dungeon Master stops screwing around and the kids watch Eric as he rolled a 1 on lighting a torch. They know they fucked up.
I forgot, is Grismo with Raskin in the mech or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, once this is done, we need to fucking do a short recap of at least very short recap of what happened last session and really short description of what happened in Text RP.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm willing to go ahead and help with the recap then, if you guys want.
Yeah, might as well start with the recap.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'll go ahead and get started then. The party started off as completing the cliffhanger of literally everyone deciding to go into the weird spooky tear thing that Malachi realized, oh shit, that's a fractured timeline! And so, upon entering, it turns out the order was a bit jumbled, going through about, I think it was like, it doesn't matter the order, some people almost got stomped on by Gizmek's Death Dread. Which, luckily, nobody got hurt. Too badly.
Except for Ira's shield thingy.
Yeah.
But it was fine.
Yeah, it's full circle.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we all decided as a party to make our way to the old factory, which used to house the Jackal Gang back in, one of the sessions. Trisky had it animated. Go back to that session. It was a good session. Upon going inside of there, we found that in this timeline, it seemed like the Jackals didn't even exist in it. Quite amusing. We decided to investigate. However, interestingly enough, we found that some people were alive in here. Some people, including Ratskin, who somehow got there before us. Went
I
ahead
think James is dead, though.
Yes, James, his associate, is dead. However, we decided to explore, or Sator and Malachi decided to explore some things, as well as Gizmek checking out a terminal, which never got back to, unfortunately.
Because that terminal was basically worthless, I'm pretty sure.
But we continued.
It was unpowered.
Malachi and Sator, we decided to go into a back room closet and effectively saw a glass man just staring in the corner. Yep. We went ahead and investigated, and turns out that the moment we looked away, it started to move towards us. Malachi, being the intuitive one, asked Sator to go get a mirror from Holt and stuck the thing on the thing's face, which only made it mad. Afterwards, Malachi shrieked at it, and basically, they beat the shit out of it. It was a funny gag. It was a meme. And so, after that,
we also started to search more of the place, where we found the amulet of the Emperor and basically the Imperium's Bible.
Yes. We found out that for some odd reason that the Space Marines of the Horus Heresy were all the way out here on this side of galaxy, which made us ponder what is really going on.
That says the Bible.
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
I'm sorry, I had to.
And then after, I believe we came to the conclusion that the Astronomicon did not show itself in the warp.
Yep, Sator tried to look for it and didn't find it.
Yes. Well, afterwards, I believe we went ahead and decided to head to the city, basically doing a jump to the manor of, the governor's manor. Upon doing so, we investigated and found that the entire city was made of glass, as much as the rest of the world. However, it seemed like a lot of the places were starting to return to reality, seemingly enough, or at least leak into our reality. We found that a lot of, something. We looked at paintings. We found the date was very weird. Then also we looked out at the city. Malachi pulled out a spyglass, even though he is blind. Very funny. And then we decided to teleport over to the mines, found that there was some remnants of people, leftovers of tents that were still there. And so we go inside of the mine, leaving Ratskin and Grismo to go ahead and guard Gizmic's Death Dread, as we hope to possibly find any survivors, or, someone. And not any glass people. But, however, the chaos decided to not end there, as literally chaos decided to give us all visions.
It's all because Sator kicked that bucket.
All because Sator kicked the bucket.
All because it was only the bucket. That was the entire reason.
If you'd like, I could go ahead and Holtz. He went ahead and experienced a little chat with Zinch, who basically, in the long run, told them that the Chaos Gods were not merely gods, but instead, they were gods, but they are still manipulatable, which is Holtz got a very, very sick smile out of that.
He got a massive hard-on from that.
He got a very it was true. It is true.
Yeah, so he's going to be busy for a while dealing with that.
The moment he got out of, left his vision, he got sent into a maze of Zinch, because Zinch was a lull. Then it goes to Malachi, which Slanesh decided to send him through this, I believe is the 6 layers of temptation to get to her palace, which, surprisingly enough, Malachi has been there. Again, so this is his second time going through. He decided to do... If any of you have seen Guardians of the Galaxy, which I know you have, he just pulled a Star-Lord at the very beginning.
I literally haven't. I am not one to see movies, sadly.
It was a good moment. And upon getting there, basically Slanesh made a deal with him saying if she could get Holtz to go ahead and allow a bit of chaos into the party, then she might be willing to make Malachi an offer on becoming a possible demon prince in the future. Ascension, immortality. Malachi accepted that offer. Then it cuts over to Sator. Don't know if you want me to explain it, but that's on you.
You go ahead.
Well, so upon Sator finding himself inside of a lush jungle, seemingly being surrounded by Nurglings, as he makes his way inside of Nurgle's rotted palace. Upon making him wade inside, he finds that Nurgle is quite the generous chap, talking to him about his previous, predicament in terms of his soul contract with the captain, seeing that he could offer much to Sator, but this is the one thing that's keeping him from doing it. as well as he pulled a bug straight out of his fucking chest.
Yeah.
It's no biggie.
It is no biggie. And I don't know what how did that end, by the way, Sator? Did Sator agree to it, anything, or
He did mostly agree to it, although unfortunately Nurgle had to go back to his work because he's a hard-working father. So he had to get Sator early out of his palace.
And then finally we cut to Gizmek, who, so, of course, being the orc he is, does not worship any chaos, or does not affiliate with chaos, but instead awakens to find himself on a train of all things.
Oh, he's got this one, malarkey. You see, I woke up on this big choo-choo. It was real nice. But I looked down, and there was this one kid shoveling stuff in the fucking choo-choo, and there was another kid riding a bike. And so I dropped down, and I asked them what the bloody heck they was doing, and they said they was racing to see who was faster. I was just like, maybe you could, just shoot the kid, get rid of him. He can't be faster than you if he's dead. So I shot at the kid on the bike, and he caught all my bullets and went faster. That was weird, but really cool. I don't know what the kid had. But anyway, apparently the kid on the bike was Mork, and the other dude never introduced himself, but Mork said that was his brother, so I guess that was, Fred. Oh no. Anywho, the kid on the train, Fred, I guess, threw me off, and I got on the sidecar of the bike of Mork, and then we rode around and stuff, and I was angry, and then I got beat in the back of the head by Mork because I said something bad about his brother. It's whatever. Then he told me that they was gonna go fight that corny git, and I was all for it. And so I said I'd join them, and they said I was too weak and I'd die immediately, and I was like, no! I'm good. He's just like, yeah, you survived a punch from Mork. He didn't even really feel it that much, to be honest with you. But then the kid on the train was like, you may want to brace your face. And the next thing I knew, I was awake again. My arms hurt a little bit.
And finally, that's where it cuts to us now. As y'all ready if I set the scene, Zook?
Yeah, go for it.
So, it basically goes ahead and everyone seems to gain their sentience at the same time, shaking themselves after their visions. It cuts to Malachi turning over to look at Sator since they are both ahead scouting. As Sator... Malachi looks like perturbed in a sense to see Sator has a hole inside of his chest. Basically, with rot. As Sator looks back at Malachi, of course he notices that there is a kiss mark planted on his cheek. Gizmek, for you, you notice that, well, for Holtz, he seems to still be in his dazed state, and what looks like your arm would have been broken from the smack of gore, or from, was it Mork? Mork. It would have easily broken or even ripped off if it was a normal mortal, but you're Gizmek. You're tough.
I'm Gizmek.
And Yosef, I'm going to leave that one up to Zach, because I was going to say he's just gone, but...
That Gizmek like appears back in, like falling over from the force of the punch.
Alright, so as Sator is looking at Malachi, he's going to sort of point at him and ask, I still have a hole in my chest, don't I?
Yes, Is that moving inside there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think Malachi needs to make a willpower check because...
Yeah, he does actually have faith.
Wait, I think I have jaded, hold on.
Would it count here?
This isn't natural.
Yeah, supernatural. I got failures now.
Nice.
Alright, I got a 30% chance to fail this.
Would this count that you are immune to it because Holt is quote-unquote here?
He's here, but I can't see him. I can't
He's
see
not
him.
here, yeah.
True. You have a plan to roll. Damn it.
I'm
You
re-rolling it.
cannot perceive him, therefore you cannot gain the benefits of him.
Okay, good.
You guess.
Malachi stands himself upon seeing.
Roll 1d10. Roll
I
1d10.
know!
Hey, the end of it!
You didn't get it immediately, so we gotta remind you.
So Malachi steals himself upon seeing a rotting hole inside of Sator's chest. Yeah. Go ahead
You
and
see
like.
something moving in there. You see like a cockroach head stick its face out. Hi.
Malachi is going to be like, should we talk about this when we get back to the ship?
Oh, food! Gizmic just grabs the cockroach and eats it.
He eats his lung?
Sato, you gonna let him pull that out? You know it's your actual lung.
Sator is gonna fucking punch Gizmek on the head with his power fist. He's
Ah!
sort of let it the fuck out.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
You can see like the chest like slowly healing shut again.
Before it still shuts again, he's gonna put the cockroach back there.
Yeah, you put it back in, and it goes and wiggles itself back into its place, which is a very weird feeling. It's feeling something crawling around inside your chest cavity.
Sator already had worms for his organs for about a month now, so it's fine.
It's just a really weird feeling.
So I'm guessing you met with Nurgle. Gizmek, did you see a giant angry man on a pile of skulls?
what now? There is some gitch racing.
Okay, that's interesting. And
I
I
assume
met...
that you met with the prince again. And Sator will also kind of give a look that Ira should be there.
Yeah, Ira's still there. Ira and Pippi are still there, just like, okay, this is weird. Clearly they didn't have anything similar.
Yes, I did. Also, Malachi still has the fucking kiss mark.
Yeah, lipstick kiss mark in your cheek.
So you might want to get rid of that. And Sator pulls towards the mark.
Ah, very well then. Malachi, like, licks his finger, tries to wipe it off. He wipes it off, or he tries to wipe it off more and more, but it's not coming off. He's just like, eh.
You know, that kind of smears a bit, and yeah, it does take a while to actually get rid of it. It's not easy to...
Here, let me try! Gizmek just pulls out the methadone, and starts rubbing them with, like, these bleeding...
Gizmek pulls out some
claws and
industrial strength solvent. And...
No.
No! Who's Silverlarky?
Sator slowly backs out towards Ira and is like, did you also get one of those visions?
What the vision? What?
I think he's talking to Ira.
Oh, sorry, what did you say to Ira, sorry? So you're asking Gizmek.
Sator is asking Ira, do you also get one of those visions?
No, but nothing weird happened, you guys just suddenly reacted.
It's weird. Or is it not weird? Which one's weird?
Yeah.
Getting the vision or not getting the vision? Which one's weird, Malarkey? As he's still rubbing this solvent on you and it's burning.
Weird, definitely weird.
Alright.
And
Malarkey says it's weird.
It's muriatic acid.
We're not making meth, Malarkey.
Alright, well...
That's our Sator's gig. That's our Soot's gig.
Anyways, I think stealth is out the window after that, but... let's get going.
You've always got to try and go commando.
It's always a chance. Come on, let's go. You know what? Looks like Malachi's gonna look back at Holtz, see how he's doing.
Holtz is not there. You can see this, like, this like dim, shadowy shape of where Holtz was.
He'll be fine.
Sator leaves an extra com bead or something like that next to that shape. Is Joseph also gone similarly to Holt, or?
Yeah, Yosef is also gone.
Alright.
Alright, I'll take the charge then. Well, except when Gizmek literally charges. Come on, gents. Malachi's going to be...
Enough of this lazing about! Let's go! Gizmek sort of like spends a moment, like looks down at his leg, taps his bionic limbs with it, and then smashes like one of them with his claw to like get them into quote unquote overdrive. Maximum overdrive! And just starts charging forward.
I'm assuming Sator and Malachi just turn and look at this and just begin walking. Well, I'm not going to stop him. Are you?
No.
Fair point. As Malachi does like a casual gesture, summons like a milkshake, and just starts walking. Alright. Yeah. So Gizmek charges ahead, Zach. If this is a mine, actually, should he roll like navigation or something like that to see if he doesn't accidentally go down a mine shaft?
It's fairly straight for this part, but it's winding a bit. But yeah, there's no like turn-offs yet.
Alright.
You guys go running on.
Here we go!
Are you trying to keep up with Gizmek, or are you letting him run ahead?
We're gonna let him run ahead a bit.
I would say Semi try to keep up with him.
Alright, fair, yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, you guys go running after him. And yeah, with like sprinting on, there is... it is a fair few hours still of going. This seems like a really long mine.
Damn.
Yeah, there's like that little train track thing going down the middle for carts to come up and down. Yes, you're going steadily downwards, not like the steepest slope. Yeah, definitely going down into the earth. Or into the Dandorf, technically. How long would you guys run for? How long is Gizmek running for until he finds something interesting?
For like maximum 1 hour, probably.
Yeah.
Gizmek is just sprinting until he finds something.
It's going to be a dead end.
I'll say we run for like 30 minutes, my vote.
Yeah, well, Gizmek, roll me a toughness then. Yeah, you guys slow down after a while and Gizmek keeps running.
Yeah, we can hear his like echo throughout the hall, even though he's like a half hour ahead of us.
Yeah, roll me a toughness.
Alright.
See how long you run for. I think that's safe that you could run you'd run for about 2 hours, and you still haven't really seen anything.
Where's all the kids?
And you are starting to get a bit tired. You can keep running, but you'll start taking some fatigue.
Gizmek slows down a little bit and starts like scratching the walls with his power claws in anger.
You're also a fair bit ahead of the rest of the group.
How long have we been walking for?
The time.
A bit.
Gizmek has been sprinting for 2 hours.
So that would mean he's ahead of us by like half an hour to an hour then?
What's Gizmek's run speed?
Gizmek's sprint speed would be 24 meters.
Yeah, so Era's probably like, still behind you, but has like kept you within sight because she is fat. Because she is fast.
Isn't Pippi really fast too?
I don't think she's ridiculously fast.
No, she has the same movement rate as me, actually.
Yeah, she's on the faster end of humans. Yeah, Era's able to keep up because Eldar.
My run is also 24 meters and I have sprint. And I am also hulking, so I have a +1. Malachi, what's your run?
I just have 3. My run is 18. It's not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Era's kept Gizmek in sight, so he doesn't run into anything without the rest of you knowing. The rest of you are a fair bit behind. You stopped running after a while and Gizmek kept on running. Yeah, so is Gizmek gonna stop and wait for them, or are you gonna just keep going?
Gizmek at this point is walking along. He's not stopping completely, but he's come down to a walk, but as he's walking, You can probably, through echoes, hear the sounds of him just, like, grinding his power claws along the wall in frustration.
Leaving a line down the
I
wall.
actually have a very good idea right now. I was wondering if could I go ahead and project myself to Gizmek real quick?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure you
Alright.
can jump in my mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Gizmek, this is your conscience.
I want to say that I imagine that
Telepathy to him, I think he's easily within range if you reach.
He isn't.
Can reach between planets. So.
He isn't though, because I only have the base telepathy, so it's every 10 meters. He's definitely beyond 10 meters.
Oh wow! I thought you had a better telepathy.
Well, that's the basic one, and I decided to go. I'm more of a Dominion guy. All right, so Malachi is going.
Get the astropaths. There.
Yeah, Malachi is going to stop Sator, and he's going to be like, "Wait, what are we doing? We're smarter than this." And Malachi is going to go ahead and just collapse right in front of him. As Malachi, I'm not sure if this is an opposed willpower test or if you're going to let it happen, Gizmek, but basically, 4.4, no doubles. Malachi is going to into Gizmek's mind as well as vision.
Is he making a fight, or are you gonna let him in?
I literally would have to roll a 1 to beat that, so I'm just gonna let it happen. Actually, even if I rolled a 1, the only reason I would win is because it's a 1.
Yeah.
So Gizmek sees, like as he's like walking ahead, Malachi is ahead of him. It's just like, hey, Gizmek, this is your conscious speaking.
Wait! What's it? Come out and get a fight on it, kid!
Oh, don't worry. Just stay there for one moment, all right? As Malachi, he's going to get a viewing of Gizmek's surroundings. He has exactly 44 willpower.
Yes,
God,
I have exactly the same amount of willpower as the degrees of success you rolled in. So I would literally only win because I got a 1.
Yeah,
So-
you have a look at his surroundings. You see a mine.
Hey, thank you, Zach. Thank you. You're very smart ass here, but trust me, I got an idea. Fucking Malachi's going to memorize this spot. He's going to say, "All right, thank you, Gizmek." As like he comes back to consciousness, Malachi comes to. He's just like, "All right, this should save us about some time." As Malachi is going to begin opening up a portal since he saw where Gizmek was.
Pretty sure you can do it effective easily enough. So yeah, you just make up in a portal and you guys step through.
Yep.
Gizmek just sees you guys step through a portal. It's just like, oh, you finally caught up, Malarkey. Should that be knife here? Actually, unironically, just calls Pippi Pippi because he can't come up with a funnier nickname.
PP.
I mean, he could just pronounce it that way.
Yeah. Malachi, do you want to use our citations to see if we can find anything?
I suppose so, but at the same time, at the rate we're going, we may be out of range for whatever is nearby. Oh well, we can give it a shot. Malachi is going to assist Sator in looking into the wall.
We already had plus 20s for citations before with fucking life miss. Just use citations to see if there's anything at all.
Like, he's trying to look out for either any webbles or wobbles in the war, maybe souls, etc.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus 10 from Malachi, plus 20 from life miss because we already
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
6 degrees.
Damn, son. I think that tells you enough.
Yeah, so you look down, you see probably another, if you are walking another couple hours further down, you find some like slight whipples of it's like some like very faint signs of like souls down there. There's definitely something. There's some people at least further down, or creatures, something of roughly human complexity down there.
There is something human-ish down more, around a few more hours.
If there's more glass monsters, I swear. Very well then.
Wait, there's something to crump, okay? Gizmek starts sprinting again.
Don't worry. I can just teleport to him as much as we need. We can stroll.
Yeah. You guys just chill and wait for him as Gizmek sprints on ahead. Yeah,
Gizmek sprints a little. Gizmek sprints a little bit ahead, and then he's just like, "Yeah, you know, he's not going anywhere." So he sprints long enough to force me to give you this, and then he slows down a bit.
That's like almost the distance, I think.
Yeah, he sprint for another hour or so, and then pretty much like as Gizmek is like slowing down, you see this like almost looks like a collapsed section of the wall, which as you look in, you see stairs and some lights from below.
Beware of stairs. Beware of stairs.
Gizmek cautiously steps down the staircase, exerting more caution than you would expect of an orc.
Oh,
Zach, do you want me to give you another projection and teleportation check?
I mean, how long would you wait until you do it?
I could actually have just projection Malachi just sitting in his head until.
Yeah, so you see him go in the stairs. You see him start going down the stairs, and you pull out, and then you teleport over to him.
Pull out!
Well,
pull out!
That also means that we don't have to have a different thingy so that we can see.
Yeah.
Okay, should I be over here? Double check we all have vision.
Yep.
Yeah, I have vision.
So you come down to this.
Yep.
You have carved out. These aren't torches. These are lumen globes. These are like balls that like embedded in the walls that emit light. You can see this big water area. A few stalagmites that have like grown out of the roof. There is a. Actually, you'd see this. Yeah, any bodies that you see are made of glass. I just couldn't edit it properly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, these are glass.
They're made of glass? Really?
Yeah, it's like a glass corpse.
Just draw white on him.
But everywhere else, it appears to be, ground and normal, correct?
Yep, all the ground is normal, but the body looks like it's made of glass.
All right. Any half soul thing inside of it, possibly?
You can't sense any kind of life signs coming from it.
Good.
Oh, more glass! It makes nice noises when you breaks it. Gizmek walks up and crushes the head with his power claw.
Yeah, it crunches, falls apart like you would expect from glass.
Yeah, that felt nice.
Thank you, Gizmek, for pre-double tapping that thing.
No worries. Wait, what? Oh well. Gizmek walks up here and looks around. Alright, there's supposed to be some down here.
Yeah. This is a door. Like a big, thick, actually stone door.
Oh, that's interesting. Gizmek attempts to kick it open.
Tell me a strength. It is fairly thick, and you don't actually know how it opens.
By the way,
wow, I rolled shit.
I want to say
Gizmek just bounces off. His legs are a little bit tired from sprinting so much.
Yeah. If it glitches out, you lift it up and you have to set it back down before you get
to kick. How damn it. Alright. You know what? You've given me enough lip already, Mr. Door. Uses his power claw on it.
Roll me an attack. Well, actually, just roll me damage. But this door does not swing, so you can't just punch it open. Yeah, so you shove your claws inside it, pulling it apart, essentially. Rather than having to break it open, you're just pulling out chunks of rock and breaking a hole through.
It's better.
It's gonna take him a couple minutes, but he's doing it.
Did you make some nice crunching sounds as I do it?
Yeah, it's rock. You can take some out and crunch it in your power fist.
Oh yeah.
Or power claw.
By the way, quickly, do you want Gizmek to control PP and me to control Ira mostly on movement and stuff?
You should all be able to control them.
Yeah, we can. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oi, Pippi, come up here! Use your big axe of yours!
Yeah, she comes over to give you some help. Yeah, breaking through it as well. Yeah, it's not too long. It's a few minutes when you guys have it broken open.
Sator will very likely give Ira a hit. Sator will give Ira the fucking agonizer in case we get in a fight because she is probably gonna be more useful with it than him.
What's this place?
You see
Gizmek
what you see.
looks around.
One of these glass bodies. And then you see this circle thing with these glass statues that are stood up. Not lying on the ground. Like
Gizmek walks up to one of the statues and attempts to crush it with his claw. The head.
No!
No, Gizmek,
No.
wait.
Nope. Gizmek does it anyway.
Roll an attack.
And you hit.
I need to get my dice. I'm a dumbass that forgets to get the dice out before the sessions.
The first thing you do is go into an alternate timeline. It's to fucking crush the first thing you see.
Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah!
I need to say, I'm gonna assume that me and Gizmek are still at a -1 fate point. We can use this session, right?
Yeah, because of Peppy and Ira.
Yeah.
Yep. As long as they're there, you have -1 fate points. So Sado has no fate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it can dodge.
Yeah.
It cannot. Roll you down. Okay, so 20 damage. Where did you hit?
It's. I think that it's fucking. No, it's not fucking.
It doesn't fuck.
51, you hit it in the chest.
Knows what sex is, doesn't
No, it's
fuck.
the right arm. Anyway.
Yeah, so you reach out to claw and just like snip into the arm. And then you see all of them turn to face you.
Oh my god, I get it now. They were all staring at each other. That's what kept them in their glaze. Congratulations, Gizmek. I hope you're ready to fight these things.
Oh yeah, it is!
15.
Implying a fight isn't literally what Gizmek wanted the whole time.
I got a 7.
Shakes.
Raging days in group so that it's easier to so that turn is faster.
As much on the initiative.
Yeah.
Long day.
Seems to me like we finally got a fight on our hands. It's about bloody time!
Bloody hell, Gizmek.
And roll for Era and Dippy too.
Are
yeah, I
you
need to
literally
roll for,
even remotely surprised?
I need to double check if Ira has paranoid. I think that yeah, she does. Actually, she gets a plus fucking. Oh god. My first roll is for myself. This is for Ira. She got worse.
Oh my god. Plus 12.
And Trisky, roll for Pippi.
I already did.
Okay, there it is. First, you guys come in and you hit the statues, like snipping a chunk out of the arm. And you see all the other statues turn to look at you guys. And Sator, what are you doing?
I'm going to stare back at. No, I'm not. How much of a is it a free action to take one? How much of an action is it to use Doom Bolt?
I believe it should be a half action if I didn't write it.
Yeah.
Are you
And
doing
how much
the sorcery, or are you getting out the skull?
The skull first. Is
Yeah,
the half
skull's
action?
out.
Yeah.
You take out the skull and you break off one of the petals on it.
Yep, and quickly place it back because, and I'll say it's because of quick draw.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then
I
I'm
quick
gonna
draw
roll-
flower petal because
Although
pretty.
you are in melee range of one of them currently. It's right next to you,
Fair.
so range stuff will have a penalty.
First, I'm gonna fire my hell pistol at it with a free action.
No, this thing turns towards you and the pistol shoots it in the face.
Yeah. If it hits, I'm just gonna do a flat roll and think of I get at least a +10 to this. I'm 99% sure. Never mind, that one.
That's a headshot.
Yeah, you hit it in the face.
How much damage? 7 with 7 pen.
Yep, pen does not matter. These things just have soak. Yep, so you fire that in. The shot hits it in the head, and it's got a big red spot, but no other effect. Part of the glass got heated, but the rest of it is seemingly unaffected.
And I'm gonna fire Doom Bolt at it. And for some reason I was thinking that it mattered because I was in melee with it, but it doesn't matter for sorcery.
You're still shooting it. So I will say you have a -20 because it's still a ranged attack.
-22 the int check, but isn't it that it still goes through, or?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you cast it, but then you roll the int to actually hit with it. Yeah, so you roll the int to cast it, and then you roll the hit with each bolt. Actually, no, because you need to roll to cast it from the skull, so you don't
I'll save it for later for now. For now, I'm gonna punch it with the power fist, or try to.
Yeah, so you go for the skull, you too close, and just punch it in the face.
Boop.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Roll to confirm.
Nope.
Nope.
20, not bad.
Yep, so you pull the fist and punch it, some crack spider web off of its face. But again, not seemingly hurt too much. These things seem pretty tough.
Good, he'll give me a good fight.
And now it's Ira's turn.
What's Ira doing?
What the Ira doing?
What the?
It's your NPC. What she did it.
When you charge, it's only a single hit, so I'm just gonna have her use the charge with the Agonizer, which is a +10. Yeah, so as she goes back, she goes in, yada yada. She actually does get a bonus to this because Sator is. I'll roll my D100 first. Yeah, she just succeeds with her base alone, or no. Her weapon skill is 48, +10 from charge is 58, and then +10 from Sator ganging up on the thing is just enough.
Alright, yep, that hits.
Yep, and then I need to roll Agonizer damage. I'll just roll what she has on her sheet, and it's also electrical and all of that, so it will need to roll a toughness.
Okay. Confirm.
Yeah, roll to confirm.
It does.
Confirms. 1d10.
10.
Roll 1d10.
Oh, close. So that is 23 total.
Yeah. It has actually it has tearing. Don't I get to I don't think that I get to reroll that.
You rolled a 10.
You rolled max already, you don't get to reroll for
You
tearing,
can roll
it doesn't
again
matter.
if you want, but it's kind of moot.
Yeah. And also shocking. So it needs to do a toughness potentially.
Yeah, the poison won't affect it for obvious reasons.
It's not active anyway, I can say when I activate it.
Yeah,
or
the
not.
shocking will still do it, yeah. Kind of whips it across the thing, like wrapping around its neck and sending a shockwave of electricity through it. As it is toughness test +10, does not have armor. It succeeds.
Yeah.
This electricity shoots through it, shoots through, like, it's quite pretty as the electricity shoots through, like, send it this, like, sparkling rainbow of light. Yeah, Pippi?
Alright. Pippi's gonna... 4 is just her walk, so she can just walk up here or charge it.
It's half action walk, half action smack.
Yeah.
The
She's
red
good.
one seems to be just barely standing.
She is going to roll her weapon skill 60. With a charge.
Yep.
That is
there
a
isn't
plus
a
10.
charge.
Oh yeah, she hits.
Yep. Hey, these things actually can't dodge. I shouldn't have rolled that for your attack.
Okay!
Oh my
okay!
God.
Okay!
Oh my god!
Okay, she confirms.
Oh Roll 1d. I
don't think
think that
it's
for Emperor.
alive.
I don't remember it for Emperor's Fury. You re-roll damage or you roll 1d10, but
47
Yeah,
plus she gets +4 melee critical damage because of crippling strike. So 47 plus 4.
Oh, that's the actual critical damage.
Yeah,
right?
that's the critical damage.
These don't take critical damage.
Oh right, yeah.
These just die to it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright, so that is that 47? So let's see, it reduces it by 14. That makes it 33 damage. This thing dies twice.
Wow.
Just charges up and rolls this thing with a fucking axe. I love it.
She runs up, just picks up the axe and just hits it, and the thing just shatters across the ground.
I fucking love
out
this.
for blood.
Yeah, she's like she runs up and like taps it with the axe, and the thing just fucking shatters.
I have this image in my head of her just skipping up casually, like smiling at it, leaning in, and tapping it on the nose, and it falls apart.
Clip it.
These statues, they turn and start to move, seemingly moving fairly slowly. You know, moving up, but not actually being able to attack yet. They just move up, and then you see a red glow come over them. That is their turn. The green guys are doing a similar, moving up and glowing.
They are now glowy.
Yeah, they walk forward, and this like red light turns on inside of them.
Oh shit, they glow red. That makes them faster.
Now they explode.
No.
Notice yellow! Malarkey, get it right!
The red, they move faster. If they were black, they'd get tougher. So, right, so like that.
Yes, why Horch is the toughest.
So they got a lot of toughness. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they seem very hard to hurt, but relatively fragile when you do.
You were establishing that the torches aren't actually torches; they're like lumens in the wall.
They're these balls that, like up on the roof. You won't walk into them or anything.
All right.
Well, Gizmek might headbutt one if you walk too close.
The same with Sator potentially.
Yeah, Gizmek and Sator might bop them with their heads if they got next to them.
Sator,
Yeah,
tall and lanky with power fist. Gizmek, tall and bulky with power claw.
Yeah, they're about like 8 foot up, and they're like plopped like the corner of the wall on the roof.
All right. I think that this is a bit of a dire situation right now.
I know what they're gonna do.
And frankly, I have never gotten to use of this.
Yeah.
So,
Are you gonna pull a Lauren?
no. I'm gonna pull a Dio. As I need to roll a -30 focus test, which luckily though is just flat willpower. Okay.
Oh, no double.
So
No doubles.
no doubles. As Malachi, he goes ahead and just seeing just all this, he mutters to himself, "God damn it, Gizmek." As I'm just gonna I'm not even going to go ahead and do anything creative. As Malachi just straight up does the world though. Just as everything stops.
Yeah, the pulse comes out and everything slows to a crawl.
And Malachi, I just want to say that he has a couple of extra rounds now to just do as he pleases. He's going to go ahead and first he's going to charge this one right over here. So he's going to go.
Do you get any bonuses with that attack? Because everything is slowed the fuck down.
It's an automatic hit. So
yeah.
and roll damage.
You walk up with your sword. Yeah, this thing is not moving. You just got to
Are you-
pop it.
Are you also going to get a 10?
Maybe. Let's see. No, I'm gonna get a 1.
No, he's
but-
gonna get one. Yeah.
However, it does need to make a -30 willpower check.
Oh no.
Do these things have willpower in the first place? Let's find out.
They do. They have actually pretty good willpower. What is it? What's
-30.
They dropped the thing.
Oh, landed on a nat 1. Oh, what a coincidence. Oh.
Landed on a 7. Roll a 60. It's fails.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Alright, Malachi's just got a fucking style on us. What you got?
Does that does that ignore that ignores toughness as well, Zach? So,
it's 9 d10 damage. Oh yeah, d10 plus R rating. Goddamn.
Yep.
Zach, did Zach kill it? No toughness.
I'm just checking. It has From Beyond. It does not have demonic, so it's actually it's still affected by that. Yeah. So yep. Yeah, if it ignores toughness, the thing has 0 soak.
Malachi goes ahead and he swiftly, like butter, just decapitates the thing.
Yeah. Malachi goes up, taps it, like gently taps it with the sword, and sends a shock of psychic energy through, and the thing shatters. And you can see it, the shards very slowly, these cracks web through it, and it starts very slowly exploding because it is still time stopped.
No worries. Malachi is going to again. With that was his only one round. He's going to go ahead and go over here. He's going to, like, Amonoamo Sinjiru it from behind.
Amonoamo Shinderu. Naughty!
Malarkey!
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 What's the dog
Malarkey,
doing,
what are you doing?
Roll! Again, Zach!
Roll! 10!
83.
7! Ow!
Why do you roll it like that?
Because I can't. I don't fucking know.
I mean, are you rolling it on, like, the table and the thing? Because it might just be that there's a max of 5 in that list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
And
if
then
he's
finally-
using the dice roller in the top left, then 5 is the max he can do at a time.
3.
Flash off.
Alright, I gotta hit this guy now.
And they're stepping over, tapping them, and you see them, like, clearly shattering and exploding, but it's taking a minute.
16.
This one actually succeeds. You rolled an 18.
How much?
That is 4.2 with a target of 50.
He has a minus 30, though.
Yeah, they have an
It's
80.
80?
Yeah, the creature's made of glass.
What do you mean they are creatures? Zach, that doesn't defend your argument!
made by warp stuff.
Dude, you got 80 will. Fucking Lord of Change has fucking less willpower. Still passed, though. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I think that's 4 that I beat it by.
Yeah. 4 degrees. So 4d10.
14. This.
What was your base damage? Right, so it took.
Malarkey's gonna be over here stealing all of my kills.
This
48.
one exactly dies.
Malarkey, that's 48, not 40-10.
Oh,
He still killed it. He killed it.
My bad. My
He
bad.
stumped his outer rolls and he still got good.
Yeah, he just barely got it. Yeah, this one you're tapping it. The web's cracked through and you see like slowly falling. This one didn't shatter apart. This one just
No
died.
worries.
That's
Malachis. That's 3 out of 6 turns.
Jesus Christ.
Are you gonna steal all of my bloody kills?
No. That's the thing. I just want to get rid of these extra guys. Oh, hey, Colin. Wait, please.
Did he join and leave immediately?
He's in the World 20.
His phone died.
Hold on. Is makes it. Let's let this dialogue see if he has anything to say before. As Malachi is knowing Gizmek. I'm assuming like he's mid swing on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Malachi knows a Gizmek that he wants to smack a bitch. And he's going to go ahead and let him do that, but within 3 turns, he's going to go ahead and like scout ahead over here just to make sure there isn't any extra guys. Like, up here.
Yeah. Roll me a perception test with a given time.
There's the boy!
There's our boy.
Hey!
Give me a -10 perception.
Can I use awareness?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think yeah, it makes sense for it to be awareness.
All right. I did. But do I see something?
As you
Hello.
see this very, very thin wire, this like from ceiling to floor, it's gonna like yeah, there. It's like so tiny you can barely even see it, even knowing it's there.
All right. Malachi is going to do the smart move, and he's going to step over here, and while out of cover, he's going to resume time. As yeah, he's going to take.
And as time resumes,
I gotta roll 2d5. Wow, only 4. All right, he only takes.
Where would Holtz show up? Yeah, I'll put him in the center for the hell of it.
How did he get there? What?
Is he back?
He's the protagonist. Don't question it.
Zach, he's like an hour and a half behind. Like, you can...
Yeah, I'm not gonna make him walk for an hour and a half. You guys
Zach, you could have it at the end of combat. We teleport to him. He calls us.
No.
I like this is funny because
All right, fine.
It's funny, yeah.
Malachi in time stop. He opens up a portal and pulls him through.
I have a narrative declaration.
Don't know.
The visions that we had put Holt somewhere else. So instead, he walks through a different door.
He walked through this door which we just came through.
as time restarts, you see like a door in the wall open and Holt steps out.
Oh, hey, boss. As also, as the glass figure is down there, boom, 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 just spontaneously.
Yes, 3 of them seemingly simultaneously just explode for no reason, and Malachi is gone.
The hell?
Gizmek, pull the Gizmek. Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Hello.
Then roll initiative for Holtz.
Hello.
Discord being buggy.
We can hear ya.
Buggy.
Discord's being a little laggy.
So he's not going to next turn anyway.
1d20.
1d20?
Oh, 1d10. My bad. I already rolled it.
Doesn't matter. He already he rolled and it fit, so whatever.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
It's within 10.
Gizmek.
Alright,
Somebody
Gizmek.
He's just exploded for no reason.
I must be some malarkey shit, that is. Alright! Just pulls up his power claw and is going to swing at the glowing red one. You're not allowed to be faster than me! I'm going to all-out attack. That's a plus 10 or 20 modifier, I forget.
Plus 10. There's an extra thing to give you plus 20, I think.
I'm going to use one of my fate to reroll that.
Damn.
Only that roll or...
All attack is plus 20, so you don't need to.
Oh, never mind. Alright, then the first one is better. So I did get a 10, but I also got a 1.
That's still a crit.
That's still a crit.
A 1 doesn't cancel out of 10. Yeah, what to confirm.
Alright, this is actually just to confirm. Alright, I confirm.
1d10.
27.
This fucking...
10!
10! Roll!
Keep rolling if you want, but
Oh, damn it.
You don't need to confirm it again. I'm pretty sure you just roll another
yeah, you
10.
just roll d10s. You only confirm it the once, and you just roll.
Alright, yeah, so plus 17.
Yeah, Diaz just reaches over and snips the head
40,
off. The rest of the
44.
body
44 damage total, yeah.
Yeah, you each other snip the head off and then he arcs through and makes the rest of it like melt into sand.
There's a good crunchy noise! And that was a all-out attack, so I can attack again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack the one that I was trying to break initially, the yellow one.
Yeah, it does have a bit of snip on the arm, but it's a
Hey.
Alright, another 28 damage to that guy.
indeed.
Damn.
There we go!
Right, and then the red boy.
That one is dead, but the other one is alive.
Yep.
And glowing.
This one is not going to try and go red, because it's not going to survive long enough. Let's see, who I want to punch?
Does he want
really.
to punch?
They're not really smart enough to determine whom, so they're punching Gizmek.
All right.
Gizmek, yep.
Alright, let's see if it can do anything. I don't think, yeah, you can try. I rolled a 3, so it hits.
All right.
Roll damage.
And it gets a 12 damage with 2 pen.
Yeah, that doesn't get through my.
Did it roll a 2?
That would leave me with basically a total of 14 soak, so it still doesn't get through.
Yeah, so it comes over and just punches you in the chest and nothing
They're
happens.
tickled. You know, Bork punches better than you.
That's fierce as well, actually attacks again. Yeah. Second attack, just barely hits. Hey, does more damage this time. It does 17 with 2 pen.
2 pen gets rid of, so I'm down to 14, basically.
3 damage.
Yeah, the first one that glances off, the other one, solid punch with the solid punch at the chest.
Hey, that hurt a little bit, but not as much as Mork.
Yeah, that one's stung. Sator. This thing is like barely, you can see like cracks up its arm from where it's punching Gizmek.
I'm gonna get my free shot on it first. It hits.
See if you can hurt
That's
it.
the damage.
It fires in and there's another red spot on its head. It doesn't seem that this is hurting it. It has a 14 soak.
Do we really want to kill Gizmek's target?
It's got 1 wound. This thing is barely alive.
Alright, I'll out the salt then. Or whatever it's called.
All out attack for a plus
Yeah.
20.
Hey!
Yeah, that hits. Well, you
I'm
damage.
gonna damage it.
Nice.
I was gonna say I'm gonna damage it with the claws that it might resist that, so I just fucking annihilate it. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! You don't even need to confirm it's dead.
Yeah.
You reach out and punch it and your head shatters off. Alright, let's see if this one can survive to get a turn. Here.
Just go to Pippi's turn to see if she one-shots the thing first.
Yeah, roll Pippi's attack.
Alrighty. 60 weapon skill, 1d100.
She all out attacking,
Oh, yeah, she is.
but she fails.
Yeah.
She swings.
Yeah, that would be an 80 and she would still fail.
Yeah, she swings and the thing ducks under it a lot faster than it was before and she hits into the wall.
Aw.
Hero then?
Would she want to get close to the weird red glowy thing?
And the rest of them seem to die, so. You see a couple of them glow red and then seem to just explode for no reason, so.
Sator has a forbidden lore psyker, so he can guess that it's probably Malachi.
Yeah, you felt like the weird wave go through as it happened, you know what he did.
You know what you did, Malarkey.
Zach, you tell me, if Sator warned Ira to not attack that thing, probably, what would she do?
If you told her not to, she doesn't see any reason to expose herself.
Yeah. I'm gonna have her shoot with a...
Yeah,
with
she
like
just,
a minus...
yeah, she just steps around and shoots it.
Yeah.
Is why not?
I'm gonna roll 1d100 to see if it hits. Nope. Nope.
Bats! Oh no. Oh no.
Wow, he's rolling really well.
You are shooting into melee, so roll another d100, see if you shoot Pippi.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I think it's
Actually, no, I mean, actually, no,
by the
that
way.
jams.
Yeah,
So you
would
roll-
have jammed.
Oh no,
Alive.
the other gun jams. That we barely use anyway.
So yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the only way that it jammed.
It is reliable, so I need to roll 1d10
Yep.
first. It doesn't.
Yeah, so it fires in there, a few shurikens hit the wall, nothing really.
Yeah.
And its turn, it's gonna try and deck Pippi. And the first one hits. Ooh. Doing 17 damage with 2 pen. Ow.
Alright. 17 damage, 2 pen, brings her down to 4 soak, basically, so she's down to 1 health.
Yeah, that should have been 13 damage. Should be a 3.
She has 3 armor, but the 2 pen.
Yeah. So you said how much soak does she have then?
6 soak total.
Yeah, it did 7. It did 11, so she should be a 5 then. She
I
has
can't
16
math.
wounds. Yeah. Yeah. This thing punches her in the chest. She like, staggers backwards.
Ow!
You have to punch her again. Hits. Well, shit though. 10 damage.
Minus the 6 soak. Would
That's
keep her
7.
alive. 7 soak.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not feeling too good. She's got a couple of bruises and probably a bit of a fracture to her rib, but she's alright. She has owies.
Ow.
Holtz just sees this creature, pulls out his plasma pistol, and
Shoots
he just
Pippi.
takes aim. I know he takes aim, and he takes aim at the creature. He's within short range, so that's plus 10, but he's firing to melee, which I think is what, a minus 10?
Minus 20.
Minus
20.
20.
So it's a flat roll then.
Yeah. It'd be a minus 10 actually. So,
I guess I'm just
short
saying
range.
things wrong today.
If you're in short range and aiming, that'd make it a flat roll.
oh yeah. So, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Alright? You don't want to shoot him, Pippi?
Nope.
There you go.
Hey,
Nice.
You hit. And 12 energy. Yeah. Fire this bolt of plasma. It hits something in the back. The entire thing is now also red hot. Did not seem to be affected by it, except for getting really fucking hot.
Lame.
I just love the image of Holtz just looking at his guy to be like, lame.
Baby.
worries.
It begins!
Oh god.
It begins.
I guess we could roleplay.
Oh, by the way, so did anyone else get teleported after that thingamajig?
No, that was only you, boss.
Uh,
We went ahead
Well,
and got out at about the same time, well, except for Yosef. But he's a bit, well, I don't know how the other one deals with gnolls.
well, I can
I
assume
saw some
who you
kids
have
rising.
seen. Well, I can only assume who you have seen, Holtz.
Hmm. Well, we were in there for quite a while.
We went ahead and went on a little bit, going to teleport back once he gave us the call. But seems like that doesn't really matter. I'm assuming that we should go ahead and discuss this back at the ship then, yes?
Yes, we have more urgent matters to attend to.
I see.
Alright. Malachi, what are you gonna do? Because we might be
Alright.
able to do a little bit while he text replies.
Malachi is going to go ahead and say, well,
You can't hear.
Text what you want to do then, maybe.
Yeah, say it out loud and text it to him as well. Just to cover our bases. Malachi performs action.
I know.
Malachi performs tax evasion. I think that you can do that.
He's going to scream and say, hey,
Oh.
thanks.
Hey, thank you, Zach.
I think. Gave stats. Do you want me to code DM? Alright. Yeah. I'm going to hold. I got the glass creature then. So damn. Malachi is going to go ahead and he's going to say, give me one moment, Captain. As from here he takes his 3 steps as a half action. And let's see what he's within range. As he's going to go ahead and do a bap over at the creature.
He just barks at it,
Bap.
trying to match its resonant frequency again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40, so that is not doubles, and then that is going to be roll 1d10 plus 6.
It ignores his toughness and such, I'm pretty sure.
This
And
one,
soak, I mean. Or
I think this one ignores armor, but not toughness. Let me go ahead and double check. I apologize for the delay.
It doesn't have armor, so it's just pure soak.
Yeah, there's the power to begin with. Blah, 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 blah. Ignores armor, but not toughness, so it's going to have quite a hefty soak. 1d10 plus 6. 8. I don't think that passes its soak.
No,
What?
it doesn't. It's like 16.
But at the same time, that does mean that it needs to make a toughness check with a minus 30, which is going to have to get a 51 or below to not be stunned. And it passes, so that did
Damn.
bugger all. Yeah, as Malachi goes
Hey,
ahead and he screams at it and nothing really happens. Just BAM! Fuck.
Mhm.
And yeah, we can move on down to Gizmek if Zach can't choose the
Yeah.
turns.
It's fine. No worries. Gizmek walks up, and he's like, "Bap." We outnumber it, so that's a plus 10.
I have
so
Lucid.
yeah.
Yep.
And also plus 10 if you are charging.
Mhm.
Yeah, may as well. Wow.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Now Elementals.
The rolls this session are really
I am
funny.
going to not use a fate point because there's only one left, but I'm going to be supremely annoyed. As it is now Sator's turn.
The rolls in this session are really funny.
What is the foot?
I mean, name of channel joke.
Damn.
It's Sator's turn.
Oh, I thought Gizmek was going ahead and re-rolling his attack.
No, I said
No, he wasn't.
I wasn't going to because there's only one guy left, but I'm going to be pissed about it.
Okay.
You could try to have PP attack first. Because Aya probably won't. I would don't want the Aya to get close. It's not probably.
I mean, it
Right,
doesn't
yeah,
work
we'll
out.
have
It's Sator's turn.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We can just.
Yeah,
we,
sure.
we can sort of choose our order with that. She is going to all-out attack again. She does hit.
Good, good.
Okay, that should do a better chunk of damage. No
Okay.
crits though.
Oh no, she has fierce assault or no?
Yeah, she does, so she can do a
That's-
second attack.
Jeez.
Damn,
It has 16 wounds.
that's a crit. So roll 1d100 again.
And she fails the crit confirm.
Um,
But it has 16 toughness.
It has 16 toughness, so 14 from the second attack. It's dead.
Yeah,
yep, it's dead.
Yeah, as a furious strike upon Pippi just smashes into this thing, destroying it once and for all. And that
Nice.
will be the end of combat.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
You smashing good girl.
So, since I was separated from you all, I'll take a situation report.
Well, we have been walking through the cave for around 2 to 3 hours, and then we reached this place. That's all.
And we crump these kids.
All right, glad to see I'm caught up.
Oi, where was you? What was you lagging behind, Hoots?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, that doesn't answer a lot.
It's almost like there was supposed to be some sort of alarm, but the device that was supposed to make that alarm died. It didn't.
Hey, it sounds like a bunch of weird EME tech. Just bait it up again.
I'm trying to analogize.
Also, are you sure that you used the mechanicus alls on it before bed?
Didn't put enough duct tape on it.
Listen, everything was set up properly. It's just that there was no charge.
Well, obviously it wasn't set up right if it didn't work!
Oh, so the Lord of Fate.
This is like half
decided to
out of
fuck with
character
you.
as well.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh, so the Lord of Fate has decided to fuck with you. Got it.
Yes, we can discuss that once we're back on the ship and not surrounded by whatever these things are. Were.
Well, they do seem to have the aura of demons.
I have no idea what that means.
Actually, let me double check. Are they considered demons or not? They have from beyond.
They are not considered.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Aye!
If they were considered demons, they would have been getting half actions whenever he did his time stop.
Yeah, true. They would have to roll a willpower. Yeah.
Yeah.
They still do have a from beyond.
All right. Before Baby comes back, Zach, considering that they were placed in a ritualistic order here, would it be alright if Malachi rolled a occult to possibly determine if this is some form of...
Sator's gonna give you a +10.
Do you have a cult?
Yep.
My man.
Zach allowed me to pick it
Remember
up.
when he got all that corruption?
Yep. Because a cult makes sense to get as a
He got like all of the laws.
All right. Then.
not necessarily all of them, but a lot.
All right. I'm not gonna ask cults for a +10 because I don't want to be like, oh, just give me +10 on every roll. And yeah,
I mean, it's good, but
let's go ahead and see.
Nice.
Did that go through?
Yeah,
think-
it's 0.9.
Yeah,
It's
he got
0.9.
0.9.
Not bad.
Yeah, so I think looking at that, you kind of look through it, brush some dust aside, and you see a mark on the floor, which is actually what's there. You see an icon which you will definitely recognize.
Yes, it is the Pepsi logo.
Damn it.
Ah,
Oh.
hey, I know that logo.
Oh. Well,
You would see
things make
something
a lot.
like carved into the floor.
Ah. Well, things make a lot more sense now.
interesting.
I need to notice that each of the statues is stood at one of the points. That's why there's 8 of them.
Would I be able to roll like a plus heresy to determine if this was like, or plus demonology to determine if this was a ritual?
Yeah.
Take another +10 from me.
Alright.
Upon seeing the fact this chaos is related, take another +10 from Holtz.
Thank you.
I recognize this symbol, I guess.
Zach, Zach, would I get a +10 for passing the lore?
You can have another. It's not too hard for you to check.
So you have like a +30 total.
Yeah.
In the
0.4,
meanwhile,
I
in
need
the background, would you mind if I did a Medicae on Pippi?
Yeah.
Are you sure that you don't want Sator to do it because for some reason he has more healing than you? Because gaming.
Let Gizmek have some actions, my guy.
Yeah, you can do it. And also remember to heal yourself too.
Alright, so I'm using the
And
fancy Medicae.
you actually don't find any sign of any ritual actually being done here.
Alright.
Interesting.
How do I roll for how much I heal again?
You heal your
heal
intelligence bonus.
Yeah, your int bonus and wounds.
Do you just want to give Gizmek like he heals double his int bonus because of the Mechadendrite, right?
No, the Mechadendrite gives him a bonus.
Yeah, but I feel like it really should give, like, a bonus to the amount as well, because it's dumb like
Check, they do have it written.
They do have it written in the book. It doesn't give a
Yeah.
bonus to, like, how much you heal. It just gives a bonus to succeeding the heal. Because Rex going to patch himself up, too.
I think that it heals more critical wounds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, you find, Malachi finds that, despite this symbol being carved into the floor, you don't actually find any sign of any ritual being done with it. And you know that you generally don't do a ritual on the chaos symbol, you don't do that on a pentagram.
Interesting. So, Unfortunately, it's not a ritual, gentlemen, but certainly is odd. Very odd.
Oh, is this one of them dark god thingies?
Yes,
Technically, yes. Or at least that's what we can assume.
Yeah, that's the symbol of chaos undivided. Like the general symbol for chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like Gizmek is asking in character because I didn't get my check.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is in character.
unspecifying for those that would know in character.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you posted it in the chat, we haven't shown it on the stream, so yeah, it's actually not really this like diamondy symbol, it's the symbol of chaos undivided.
Yeah, it's the 8-pointed star.
Yep.
Go ahead, sorry.
Hey, anyway! Gizmek is going to wander over here.
That would explain the vision I received. I'm assuming you three received similar visions?
Of course.
Indeed.
She who thirsts told me about yours.
Is fucking Ira going to react to that at all, by the way?
He raises an eyebrow, but it does take a step back. But
Stop blabbering in nonsense!
So is it just you and Sator that received visions?
Apparently Gizmek did. Not exactly.
Yeah, I got to meet Mork, it was cool. They was racing.
You met one, but they was racing.
I'm assuming the other one was, Fred or... No, wait, that makes more sense. The other one was Gork.
Mork and Fred.
Mork and Fred, yeah.
Yes, the iconic duo.
Just Fred from the Walkers campaign steps out and says, "Hi, I'm secretly an orc."
So that means that Pippi and Ira received nothing. Well, I suppose that's within expectations.
Y'all just disappeared for a second.
And I take it Yosef is still missing.
Yeah, it seems like the other god doesn't take too kindly with Nulls. Don't know how that's going.
Hey, whatever. Let me open up another door.
Yes, Mick, I swear, if you walk and crunch a bunch of statues, I'm not going in there to stop
Yosef going to be... Well, the question is if Yosef was sent to the blood god or the god of... I don't know what word to use for Malal.
Crazy.
Chaos. He's the god of chaos. That's his official thing.
Fair.
The chaos god of... yeah.
Chaos god of chaos.
Chaos god of chaos. He's one of the weakest ones.
He's from the Department of Redundancy Department.
Yeah, he technically doesn't exist, but I like him, so I make him exist.
Yeah. The strongest thing, the only really powerful thing about Malal is that you can literally summon him into the mortal.
You know, here's the thing. Games Workshop don't own the rights to Malal anymore now, do they?
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck about using Malal everywhere.
Yeah. They own the rights to Malice, not Malal.
Yeah.
Stinky man.
Haha, legal copyright bullshit is really annoying. Anyway, proceed.
Anyway, where do we want to go to?
What is Gizmek doing with the door, sorry?
He's trying to power Claude open like the last door.
You're not even going to try and figure out how they open, you're just punching it?
Well, it didn't open when I kicked it the first time, so the next solution is to break it apart.
Is Malachi going to tell us about the wire in here?
Yeah, Malachi's gonna start heading his way up here. Just like...
As Gizmek starts punching down the door, you head up to the other hallway.
Malachi already knows, just like, and he's going to walk into some glass creatures.
Come on, let's get going, Ira.
Yeah, we can split.
Yeah, so Gizmek would get through his door first.
Yeah, Pippi, break that! Yeah, there we go. Wait! Why is there a river in here?
There's not. That is a big hole leading down. You can see it looks like the floor has broken in the middle, it looks like, and just a big ass hole leading down further than you can see.
Gizmek is going to, like, lean in, like, he's not actually stepping in, but he is, like, leaning over, like, this much, and he's going to look around and see if he can spot anything that looks like it's crumpable.
Yeah, roll me an awareness.
Alright. I finally have that as a skill.
Nice.
Wow, I actually succeeded!
Hey.
Yeah, as you listen, you do hear the rush of water from really far down. You see, the ground does look fairly crumbly, like being too close to the edge. This ground might break if you step on it. You see a couple other doors and hallways. But nothing in here that looks like you can crump it, except the ground.
Water on a planet that's been turned almost entirely to glass.
Oi! Lots of planets have deep underwater aqueduction wells.
Yeah, the whole you were walking down this mine for like 3 hours. Yes, it wasn't the steepest down, but it was going down the whole time, so you are fairly deep underground by this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an aquifer of some sort, probably.
Uh,
Oh no! His return! Roll for baby!
no.
It's not. It's parent.
Roll for parent!
That sounded like sister, actually, but...
Animals.
Animals.
We...
It's
Roll for roll!
It's the Beast of Nurgle.
Oh, so it's Ken's character.
I'm back. Let's have some catching it out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our DM Zach got attacked by a Beast of Nurgle and now he's fucking dead. We need to find a replacement.
So
Anyway.
I am Beast. I take over.
The sentient Nurgle beast comes in and becomes GM.
Yeah.
Alright, gentlemen.
Anyway.
This way.
Jump back over to them for a moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Mind yourselves of the tripwire. I saw it, well, in.
It's like, yeah, when he points it out, you see, it's not across there, it's like hanging down from the ceiling, so held floor and ceiling, this extremely thin, like thinner than a hair, this held there.
Malakir's gonna step across it, as well as he wants to roll. What would the roll be to detect? Like, if this has been something that has been here for
Security.
ages?
Oh, I
or
was
if
gonna.
it- or if it's something that's freshly made.
It doesn't look fresh, because as you look at it, you see, like, it goes into the floor and the roof, like, it didn't get, like, glued there, it seems like it was built into, like, the roof and the floor. So it's definitely been there a while.
Okay.
And essentially, I think you guys know enough that this would be, like, a, like, monomolecular wire. It's like, basically, any kind of pressure you'll slide through whatever it touches.
Oh.
Which is actually a funny thing that so basically you could put your finger through it and your finger would be fine because like the flesh would like seal back together from the tiny ass little hole. But it does damage to internals and clothing is the main thing. It's like if your arm brushed through that, your gauntlet would probably like fall off because they got cut in half.
Damn.
I see.
And it can damage like nerves and genes and all that. So it can mess you up, but it's not gonna like cut an arm off.
See, it's not that, oh, this is a tripwire that might trigger a trap. It's mostly, oh, if we run into this,
the
it
wire
might
is the
fuck up
trap.
our organ.
So it's like if you didn't know it was there, it's like at the right place. Like if you were casually walking down the middle, it would like brush like mid elbow or so on an arm, and probably like hit you in the bone, mess it up, probably cause any armor on your arm to fall off.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Sator very carefully goes through it.
Yeah, you can when he knows that you can easily step around it.
Yeah.
You can pull the arm in, step more to the left.
Ira is gone.
You're vanished.
She
She pulls out of existence.
And go get another Ira.
get a new one.
Get a new one.
And I'm guessing down
You guys
here is a.
Yeah, and that's a door.
Okay, and then I guess while we prep up on the door, we can cut back to Gizmek if you want.
Yeah. Gizmek, what are you doing? The floor seems fairly crumbly.
Alright, Gizmek is going to do what any self-respecting orc would do, and back up a little bit,
Oh no.
and pull out his auto shot cannon and shoot the door across the way.
Oh good. Sator
What's the range of the shot cannon? I don't think it shoots
The
that far.
40 meters.
Alright.
It's in close range.
Yeah, so roll the damage for it a few times.
Alright. It's not that great at damage.
What's the clip of it?
What's up? Clip size is 24.
Yeah. I'd say it would take you about half the clip to blow a big enough hole in the door that you could get through.
There we go. Oi, Pippi, you good at running around. You want to try and leap that?
I can actually just show you what you would see through the hole.
Boy.
Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's not kill ourselves like this. You know, we don't need to be that reckless.
No.
Turns and looks. Oi, Malarkey!
You think just like shouting?
There's a big hole here! Can you use that portal thingy?
You know what? I'm not going to do this right now, as Malachi is going to go ahead and just take his sword and just shove it into the in-between area of the door and start, like, you know, doing the Star Wars, start cutting into it to open it.
I like how none of you are trying to figure out how to open these doors, you're just cutting through them. You don't even know if they're locked.
It's more practical that way.
Yeah.
You haven't even tested if they're locked, you just haven't tried opening.
Alright.
While he's doing that, Holtz just comes out over here and says, Gizmek, we're up here.
Oh,
We found another door.
well, you know what? I'll take care of this one later. Oi, Pippi, let's go! Just starts. He's running. He's walking along normally. Pippi's just skipping by next to him.
Holtz just kind of like casually like goes back through like goes around the tripwire and says, "Oh, before you walk into that, there's a tripwire there that will cut you into pieces."
What?
Gizmek, just look out for this thing as Sator kind of points at it really close.
Gizmek walks up to it and tries to cut it with his power claw.
No!
Sator must be.
This gets stop.
Yeah, he
But
stops
he
short
shot
of
no?
it and tries to cut it with his power claw.
Malachi is going to fucking compel his Gizmek to no!
Aww.
We don't know if this causes a
Gizmek does
trap.
Gizmek does the boring thing and steps over.
Tell you what, if we go ahead and open this door, I'll do your portal thing, whatever, down there, so that way you can go exploring. How's that sound?
Yeah, it doesn't take too long, and you get through the door.
We barely have any space in here.
Pippi steps over.
What the bloody fuck?
Good.
What?
Step over to find a room, a pit, and then a door at the far end. It looks like there is something in the bottom of the pit.
Considering that this is, yeah, here, you guys can Jason it, but Malachi is going to investigate this as well
Oh
as
yeah,
this.
these are not actually stairs. It's like a pattern on the floor. Just to specify there.
Beware of stairs. Beware of stairs.
He's a
have you
pattern
seen,
of
like,
stairs.
Dragon
Yeah,
patterns
it's like-
actually
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's like designs on the ground.
Yeah, I'm also going with Malachi to look at the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
What's we looking at?
A hole.
Oh,
Oh,
is there something in there? Hello?
why don't you go take a look? Shove.
Oh, it tries to shove an orc. That better be a psychic shove or you're getting a face full of it. You ain't Gork. You can't just throw me off of your train. I will. Will you allow me to do an awareness to see if I can figure out what the heck is down there?
He might not be hearing
Not
you.
here.
Okay. And I'm gonna keep cooking.
Hmm.
You ain't really missed much, Skrulk.
So, is it just me or has time stopped again?
Yeah, that isn't
Stop
me.
again.
Time is moving super slow.
I mean, Pippi and Ira seem to be stopped in mid stride.
For some reason, it seems that we can't even look down into that or know what's inside of that pit for some reason.
It looks like there's a weird fog. That seems to be the only thing moving, except it moves in such a way that we can't see anything down there.
Yes. And what's this? See, once I go ahead and walk on over it, it doesn't even seem like it's allowing me to fall.
I didn't know you could do that.
Wait,
Were you using some psychic ability there?
I
Oh.
think I don't know.
Oh, really? Let me try. Oh, no.
See?
Just
Almost
a
I know, I
loose
know.
Hello again. It came up the stairs.
Your alarm, by the way. This is truly interesting times that we're in.
Hmm. 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 This is a very interesting timeline.
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
It's not even made of glass. It's just like we're walking on air.
Well, why don't we talk about what we saw during this time?
There you go. Another grenade.
Oh,
Hello,
Hey,
Hey,
Hello.
baby.
what's up, Hayden?
I just love those dices. I just love those teachers on them. I have numbers on them.
Wow. That's so cool, dude. Did you have a fun day at school?
Yeah, that was fun. And my teacher was so cool this night.
That's awesome. You learn a lot of new stuff. You learn how to count and stuff.
Yeah, I can count to 10 to 20 and to 60 and to 30.
I can't count that high. That's impressive.
I can.
Can you show us how?
I didn't do that high. Okay, that's 5.
That was the roll for baby. And, yeah. Baby and Mike, if all things went well, then perhaps you'll leave Zach alone. All right.
So,
Holtz, did you want to do that soul contract thing with me? No.
That was my plan, but I was hoping that we could have like that conversation when we're not in the middle of a dungeon.
Yeah, fair enough. I was looking for something to frankly do, because it appears that even my psychic abilities would have no effect on what's going on.
I suppose we can talk about it now. So, you three received visions. What y'all talk about?
Well, made terms of the Dark Goddess. She sent me through her little temptation layers, trying to go ahead and see if my fate would fall upon those. They failed, and I made it to her palace.
Gork and Mork was racing to go crump corn.
Uh-huh.
They went feast.
That honestly sounds about right.
Cause
Yep.
it is.
Sator?
I met Nurgle.
And what you talk about?
Diseases, bugs. Oh, and they also left me with another friend and kind of points toward Sator points towards his chest.
His filled chest.
Okay. Did you guys see anything in there that would have been interesting?
Yeah, Slanesh went ahead and basically something I can offer you, blah blah blah. And well, basically, the thing is that I went ahead and said, "Listen, I'm not going to accept any offers without Holtz's permission." So she seemed to take that well.
I see. And Sator, anything interesting of note in Nurgle's lair?
More of the same.
Hmm.
He spoke about how I was stuck in a cage because of you.
If that's the way he wants to see it, he's more than welcome to his opinion. Well, you've probably surmised that I've met with Zinch.
Indeed.
Yes, she said.
And, well, he made we didn't make any deals, per se. He merely just put an idea in my head, and frankly, I'm certain that he was just fucking with me, but the very possibility of it is, it's too intriguing to just let go. So...
Gork threw me off his train.
Yeah. Holtz just kind of like, just leans against the wall like this. So, how about this? If you're interested in pursuing power from the Dark Gods, I won't necessarily stop you, but I do have a condition. You give your soul to me, and I'm the one that bargains with it.
Well, I already agreed to that.
Yes.
I suppose if the gods will need my soul for anything, you'll just have to lend it to them. With a very strict time period.
Oh, no. Sator, I want the gods to bend over backwards for you. They don't seem to appreciate how valuable you are. Don't worry. I'll make them understand.
Well, Nurgle did mention that they didn't seem to take any more interest in me because of said contract.
That's because I wasn't compliant with their purposes before, but now, well, I might be more amenable to things. Besides, if a measly little contract is keeping them from you, then perhaps they're not worthy of your time anyways.
Isn't this what you Yumis call heresy?
Only if people find out about it.
Ah, I don't care.
Malachi plugs his ears.
Well, Malachi,
Doesn't hear
Huh?
you.
Malachi! Huh? Huh. Well, basically, so, let's go ahead and discuss then. You're going to bargain with our souls with the Chaos Gods.
no, they're going to come to me to bargain.
Well, considering that Slanesh has already offered me a position at Demon Princehood, I don't know what else you could really squeeze out of her.
Malachi, how exactly do you think I've gotten to where I am?
You've drained people dry?
You've been a self-entitled prick.
Yes, to both of those. But I want you to. You don't. Maybe Slanesh can't drain or squeeze anything else out of you for your sake, but I can squeeze something out of her.
Milk?
Brawly.
God damn it, Malachi.
Just trust me.
Malachi, take
Oh.
2 corruption points for that comment.
Holtz, you're the last person I trust, but the only person I can. Very well then. See?
What?
See?
Malachi doesn't trust me?
Your name's Holtz.
Malachi, how about you take me on a trip through Slanesh's 6 stages of forgot what it was called.
Oh, you was doing all this shit. I was eating my food.
Good for you.
You brought food in here.
Yeah, I just had an omelet.
Yeah.
Orcs eat omelets.
It's tasty now, isn't it?
I mean, sure, but just. Huh.
I got
You
an
learn something
apple.
new every day.
Well, once I did want to go ahead and ask, basically, I have a bit of an idea that I want to approach with you. Slanesh is only willing to offer me this quote-unquote position if I go ahead and do some tasks for her. However... I
Oh,
know
you're
that-
free to do those tasks as you please, but if she wants your soul, I want her to go through me.
Oh, trust me, no, I'm completely fine with that. I'm just saying that... Think about it. If I go ahead and complete these tasks, the more she's going to be desperate and really wanting to go ahead and get her hands on that. But, so, you would be putting her in quite the predicament after, say, the final piece of her puzzle, the final one for her to attempt to claim my soul. That's when you strike with the contract.
I have my own plans. If you're willing to hear them. Personally, I'd rather you wait to and go through with these power trips. Let's call them that. Until after we've taken care of the warp beast. Mostly because I need to prove a point before that happens.
I assume
No.
that Demon Princehood isn't going to take that long, or be that quick. But continue.
Well,
Well, from
What's
what
up?
I'm also aware of, we don't have much more to collect to defeat the warp beast.
we still need to go to the other side of the segmentum. So the travel itself will take some time. But you're right. There's very little left in the way of collecting the pieces.
Well, besides Balthazar.
You really think he'll be a challenge?
Not with us. I always have a few things up my sleeve.
Gizmek, you want to get some of those drop rocket pods of those, right?
You whoosh?
You know, the rockets which you put people in and shoot them at other ships to invade them.
Oh, that sounds fun.
All I need is to place a few blood letters in there, and I doubt that the crews will be able to do much.
Trust me. We have plenty of resources to deal with someone of his size.
Goddamn timing
What?
is a rough little bit here.
It's almost like some creature from beyond the realms of imagination has co-opted the time of the universe. And the only ones left here are us.
Okay, everything's be gone for now.
Yay!
Yay! Let's go!
Seems to
Alright.
be. Might show back up later.
Alright, Zach, we're looking in the hole.
Okay, did anybody step over the step?
No.
No.
We did collapse over the very obvious trap.
Yeah, you look down, you see this guy similar to. I'll bring him out so you can actually see it a bit better. Yeah, so this guy in this black like carapace armor, and then a special looking soldier. He's got a bolt gun. Yeah, in the bottom of this pit, like impaled on some spikes.
How fresh?
Within a day,
Interesting.
probably. Yeah, so you can. The blood is still like liquid. It hasn't coagulated
Oh,
fully.
that's interesting. Let's make sure he's dead! Shoots down with the autocannon. With the shot cannon.
God, Dandorf, Gizmek.
Yeah, blast a hole into it.
Oh, I think he's dead.
Gizmek!
What?
Yeah, some like blood splats out. So you see, it couldn't have been dead for more than 5 hours. Like the blood
Okay.
is still running a bit.
Huh. So this was a recent arrival.
Seemingly.
Yes.
Gizmek, there's some weaponry down there that I'm interested in.
Alright. And you're saying I should get it?
How far is the drop?
It's about what is it? It's like, I need to meters to feet.
It's like 2.2.
Please say the meters too so that I can
Yeah, it's
understand.
about it's about 10 meters. So like 30, 35 foot, about 10 meters.
It's either that or Malachi teleports down there and gets it.
Is there is it a spike pit down there?
Yeah, there are spikes down there which are impaled on the guy in a few places.
All right, I have a question. If I go ahead and open up a portal down there, do I have to physically step through, or could I reach through and grab the guy and pull him through?
You could reach through, but you'd be like reaching through blind.
That's
So
fine.
it's hard to
a-
find it.
He's making help with the grabbing.
I have a
Just put the
question.
portal above him.
Could Sator try to move anything, like at least the gun using sorcerer's tools, or
That's for like summoning. I guess it's like.
You're not Emperor.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't worry, I think it's just mother.
yeah.
Yeah, so like sorcerer's tools is like it's like small things like stuff you can do for D&D cantrip.
Mage hand,
cantrip. Yeah,
but that's like only 5 pounds.
that is fair. Yeah, the bulk's gonna be a bit too much for you to carry with it.
Yeah, it's like Sator tries to pull it up but can't.
Yeah, you could like get the clip out and to pull the magazine out and bring that up, but you couldn't bring the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, summon portal. He did not get payroll. Alright, portal behind Gizmek. Gizmek, it is your turn.
Let me see if I can grab this. He's gonna reach his regular hand and his mecha dendroid through.
Roll a say an agility. I think that makes sense.
Any bonuses or nah?
Yeah, just a flat.
Or maybe both. Or maybe.
Oh, I got that. Okay.
Never mind.
You reach through and you like feel around, like looking down as well to see where your hand is, and you get a hold of the bolt gun, and yeah, it's easy enough for you to pull it out of the death grip. Pull it through. You have this bolt gun.
Do we want to also try to pull out the very
let's pull out the
special?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if there's any evidence of what he was before he got spalooshed.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
pick
with-
out his
yeah,
whole
with
entire
his
body
next
through.
Yeah, with Gizmek strength, it's not too hard. You get a hold of him. It takes some wiggling because he is fairly deep impaled on some spikes. You get a hold of him, pull it up, twist him around, all that, and yeah, you get him off the spike.
And when he pulls him through, like, does he have any like distinguishing markings on him?
Yeah, you would see this like kind of like stylized wolf icon on like the breast.
Wolf icon or dwarf icon?
Wolf.
Wolf.
Like the one that howls.
Okay.
Gizmek just tosses him on the floor and picks up the gun.
Anyone have Scholastic Lore Heraldry or Scholastic?
I do.
Yeah, and then looking at the bolt gun, you would see a couple of things that stand out immediately. Is there is no Aquila on it, which is very common for bolt guns. They're not always. Most of them do have the Aquila on it, and it does look like it's like styled like it's an older model, but you can tell that it's like up to date with modern. It's like the stats would be the same, but it's got a slightly different it's got a different style of build to it. Like it looks like an older model.
Can I roll the gaze into the abyss to see if it's any warp tainted at all?
And yeah, you don't find any kind of warp taint about it.
Can I roll a common lore tech to see if I know like what kind of gun it is based on like my experience
bolt
with the
gun.
Imperium? Well,
It's
like
a bolt gun.
like the specifics of it. Like you said, it was an older
Uh,
pattern or something.
Yeah, it like resembles like the older pattern that the Imperium used like during their heresy and stuff, but like the style has changed over the time.
Hmm.
So the stats are the same. It just looks different.
Yeah, the stats are the same. It just has like an older version style, like somebody tried to recreate a heresy era bolt gun or something.
Oi, baby, how good is you with a gun? Never used one. Oh yeah. Tosses it to her.
Could I
Yeah.
roll Scholastic Lore Heraldry to try and recognize the icon?
You can try, but wolves are fairly common. It doesn't
Well,
look like a space wolf or anything like that. It's just like a fancy stylized wolf icon.
I was trying to go ahead and go based off the color patterning of the armor as well.
Oh,
to
yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, I'll say give it a go.
You can have a +10 from Holtz.
It
Not that
doesn't matter.
No, it's
Timeline.
like black. It's like black carapace. Nothing else beyond that, like a wolf symbol.
something different timeline. Wimey.
Hmm. Well, it's very definitely dead, so we don't have to worry about that. Is there anything else like on him besides the bolt gun that'd be interesting to hold?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple crack grenades, a few frags. He also has a melter bomb.
The melter bomb's mine.
Yeah, seems like general like combat equipment.
So I'm
Could
just,
I roll Forbidden Lore like Heresy to see if it's chaos related at all, or is that unnecessary?
Nothing about him stands out as being chaosy.
I toss the grenades out to everyone, and I keep the melter bomb for myself.
I already have some grenades.
What's this? Oh, it's an exploding thing. All right.
Crack.
Yeah.
Puts away the how many?
There are 3 crack grenades and 3 frag grenades. Holtz already
Yeah,
has
I'm gonna
3
take the
crack
crack.
grenades, 3 stuns.
Three frag, 2 crack, and 1
Okay.
bomb.
I have the bomb.
Here we go. This is the Heresy era bolt gun style. It's the same general style, but like it looks less high, like lower tech kind of thing.
More prototype.
It doesn't look as fancy, but it works exactly the same. Yeah, there's no Imperium symbol on it, while most of them have the Aquila or the Thunderbolt or something.
And Pippi has that right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's got the same stats as a normal bolt gun. It's just fancy.
I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
and I just kind of follow along the. Is there a door at the end of this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Holtz is just gonna try and normally open it.
Yeah, you push on it and nothing happens. You pull there doesn't seem to be any kind of handle or anything to pull on it.
I mean, does it like lift up?
Yeah, you just like try around like pushing it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of fucking with it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You eventually like feel around. You find like very tiny like finger indents. You pushing them and pull, and yeah, it slides into the wall. It's like definitely like they're gonna kind of grip your fingers and pull it to the side, but you can do it.
Oh, this is that room from earlier.
Crumbled floor, dimly hear water from very far down.
Yeah, this is where I was, Malarkey. I wanted to go over there. He like leans out and points over here.
Oh, this whole start walking across?
I mean, he's not walking. He's like leaned up, like backed up against the side
I
of the
was
wall.
slightly worried when you pulled out this guy out of the hole. He's like,
Yeah,
oh
just-
shit, he's coming to
You
life.
pulled him out. Yeah, you pulled him out.
Would
This whole stuff's like
I,
shimmying along the side of the wall.
could I roll a Cynicians or anything to see on this thingy?
Yeah, there's nothing Cynicians about it.
Alright.
It's psychic there. Yeah, well, it's like edging along, keeping to the side.
Eh,
Yeah, so you can feel like the ground like shake a little bit whenever you step. Like it definitely seems really unstable.
Yeah,
But
I'd
you seem to
recommend
be
not.
close enough to the edge that you're staying up.
I'd recommend not a whole lot of weight on this section. One person goes across at a time.
Looks at Giznek.
It looks
What?
like the same way.
He's calling me fat.
Roll me an agility as you step away from the edge.
Okay. Agility? Alright. Not a dodge, but a straight agility. Okay.
I guess could you dodge? That would make sense.
I needed the dodge. Holy shit.
Yeah, as you step out, you feel the ground crumble and you jump to the side just in time as the ground collapses under you. And yeah, you gotta stay right to the edge, or the rest of this is extremely unstable and seemingly held up just by like being in the right position already.
In that case, just kind of shimmy along.
Like it collapses from it.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I'm in the next room. Recommend the rest of you be careful. I'll secure this area.
I'll try to see if there's a way around.
Yeah, as a reference, you would have seen a door over here
Yeah.
in the other room.
I do want to come with.
The door there.
let's have an idea.
Hey.
Malachi is gonna go ahead and he sees this area all the way over here.
I'm
He's gonna-
moving myself just to see what they are meaning.
Actually, Malachi, as you look over there, roll me a perception or
Awareness.
awareness. Awareness is something.
No worries. All right.
Oh, nice.
As you actually catch, is like just at the edge of your sight, what looks like an arm and a leg that walk that way.
Malachi
So you
is
just barely glimpse the person going that way.
Gizmek, you go with Sator and Pippi. Well, go with Sator on this one. I got something I need to work on. Malachi is going to begin opening up a portal.
Oh, but I was just getting it open. All right, whatever.
Right, someone else is going around while Holt's edged around.
And Malachi is going to open a portal down here, Zach.
Alright. Roll your thing, see if you perils. Unless you want to do
Get out of the way, Sid.
I'll do it fettered.
Uh,
Okay, just poof on over here.
I'm just doing this mostly for the vision of the
weird
stream.
slime. There's a door over here and a door up there.
Alright. Malachi is going to go on over. He saw the movement was going this way, right?
Yeah.
Right. He's going to go ahead and politely knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock and you hear, wait, what's that? Inside. Stay here.
are you going to go ahead and shoot if I say anything?
Yeah, after when you hear like the click of a gun like being readied. Well, need to know who you are first. Open that up. Let me see you.
I'm an explorer, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to attack you, and if you fire something, I'm just saying it's going to be the death of you. So, just a warning. As Malachi is going to go ahead and prep a psychic dodge, just in case.
Yeah.
As he goes ahead and puts in his sword, and he's going to open the door.
You open and you see a guy in pretty much identical armor to the last guy, the same wolf symbol on the chest, holding a very similar style bolt gun. Like, pointing it at you, clearly ready to shoot if you do anything weird. Right,
Pippi is here purely for sight.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Alright. Well, consider... Do you know what I am, first off, as he goes ahead and gestures over to the blindfold?
Well, you're clearly not blind, so guess some kind of psycho then.
Bingo. You got that one correct. Second off, well... I guess I should go ahead and ask you a question as well. I'm guessing you guys are exploring this excavation site, correct?
You could say that.
Well, basically, we went ahead and, through unrational means, ended up on this planet. And, well, found the remnants of your base camp up top. We were hoping to go ahead and look for potential survivors besides those glass fucks. Which I'm glad to see somebody besides, well, you know, that isn't trying to punch my face in.
We're looking for survivors. I don't know what the heck you're doing here. Nobody's lived here for 50 years.
Well, the thing is that you're the only person that we've come in contact with that's sentient and, well, willing to talk, besides the glass.
How did you get here and not know what this place is about? Nobody lives here.
Well, may I come in first? I mean you no harm, really. All I have is this sword.
Take a step closer, but I'm going to keep my gun up.
Fair enough. So, you are not going to believe me when I go ahead and tell you this, but do you when you went ahead and entered on this planet, do you remember seeing something along the lines of, well, almost a tear, in a sense?
Well, no, I ain't a psycho.
Did you see a point where it was originating that looked roughly in terms of where the normalcy was coming from this planet? No more no more glass, normal ground, etc.
Yeah, there's a few areas like that.
Yeah, well, one of those areas, well, you're not going to believe me on this, but it was a split, a tear in the warp. And there was an other end, which went ahead and led to me and my party. We came through.
Well, then I'd recommend you head on back where you came from.
I wish to go ahead and only understand what is going on here. And especially since, you know, we just arrived. We were hoping for some hospitality.
No, you're on the wrong planet. The place is dead. Any things here are monsters and mercenaries.
Well, I want to at least...
probably the only mercenary.
You're the only one here?
Probably. Is there anybody else that cares to investigate this place?
Quite ironic, because I just heard you tell somebody to get back. Now listen. I want to go ahead and help you and understand what this place is. And I'm guessing you're just hired to go ahead and protect somebody, as you lost your friend previously to that trap back there.
Yep.
So, I can go ahead and offer you a safe way out, if you go ahead and let me join you.
Oh, actually, another thing I forgot that you would notice is that, from, like, what is the, like, mid-forearm down, his left arm has no armor on it.
Alright.
Oh, he fell for the tripwire trap.
Yeah, it's a little thing that you would notice is that arm is bare.
Nah.
Look, don't when you need any help, we're already where we need to go. Just, if you head on back, you can search the rest of this place all you want. Just whatever's through here is what my boss is after.
What is your boss after, by any means?
Oh no, I ain't asking. Said they wanted to come here and guess something. I'm coming here to guess something.
Interesting. Well, and I don't want to go ahead and continue the time with this dialogue if you want to cut back to the other group.
I think, yeah, I can go a little bit more. See
Okay.
if anything else happens.
So you're saying that multiple mercenaries have come to this planet to go ahead and explore, correct?
I think so. A couple other groups come through, looking through things, trying to find valuables. Most of them died.
Understandable. Well, you do know that this place seems to be some form of... how would you say it? Chaos sanctuary, I suppose is the best way to explain it.
Hell are you on about?
Oh boy. Listen, when I went ahead and told you about that tear,
Yeah, that's
It's
why I
not-
don't know what the hell you're on about. It's this chaos shit.
yeah, it's not a normal tear, but it's a separate timeline.
If you want to figure out what's different, I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't really do history.
Well, then I'm looking for the right person to ask. So, I would politely ask if I may be able to speak with somebody that may know what's going on.
Stay here. He turns and walks back down the hallway. Do you stay there?
Malika is going to go ahead and... he's going to peek around the corner. Because I feel like this guy is going to go ahead and, like, throw a crack charge or something.
Yeah, you see him like walking over, like down over here. He starts
Alright.
talking quietly. Yeah, obviously talking quietly enough like to stop you from hearing him. He's like puts up a hand.
I do have heightened senses hearing.
I'll see if you can hear it.
Nice. Let's go ahead and see. Nice, 3.2.
You can hear like there's a guy here, alternate university claim, wants to know about the history. You want to talk to him, or should I just send him off? And I think we'll head back to the others and see how this shakes up in a bit.
So, Holt or the group?
Yeah, I think Holt probably, since you guys had to go back up and open that door. Yeah, once you come up into here with, and you would see these aren't spider webs, these are very thin bits of glass. It's like very, very thin, like glass tubes across everywhere.
I think about here I see this thing.
Yeah, you step into there and you see another one of those like weird statues.
I think I see like one right here.
Yeah, you can see like the edge of a couple of them scattered around in different places here.
Hmm.
So you see some of one of them is like connected to like these webs, the other one isn't.
I mean, I just kind of like step in and it's like I just get all of them.
Yeah. You step in and you see this one up here looks a bit damaged, but you'll see. Well, it looks like this like golden like crown on its forehead, on its head.
Not really particularly interested in that right now. I'm just kind of securing the area. I just kind of see, is there like any other doors or...
Yeah, there's a couple of the. There's another door here.
I just kind of step on through. Just kind of open it.
You step up and you heave ho.
Yep.
Yeah, none of the statues react at all.
Yep. Step on. And seeing that this goes up, I'm trying to see if this...
Yeah, you step up to there and then
I'm gonna.
probably cut over to these guys. But
Yeah, I'm not sure what Gizmek would be doing, but Sator would try to see if the symbol in the middle is anything important.
How are you doing that?
Just look over the symbol.
Back.
Yeah, you look over it. It's got this symbol on the ground. It's that symbol. Doesn't correlate with anything immediately that you know of.
Not necessarily anything chaos, or at least straight up from what Sator knows.
No, nothing immediately. It's not like the symbol of any of the gods. It's like, yeah, if you want to try and roll, you can see if it's something really specific, but it's nothing like immediately obvious that you would know just from looking at it.
So what do you want me to roll?
What laws you got?
A fuck ton. Do you just want me to lord the Chaos God or heresy?
Do you have legend or anything like that?
I have legend.
I do.
Also, Gizmek got a good roll.
I also have legend.
Forbidden roll the Chaos Gods. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, it doesn't relate to any of the chaos gods.
Wait, I don't have it, but
Yeah, this isn't any
Don't
kind of like
if you-
shifting of any of the god symbols or anything. That any
May
of
I
you guys
roll
know.
Forbidden Lord Xenos?
I would not be Xenos. Legend, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, with that, you see, it's got some elements of like the Emperor symbol. It's got this like, it's got like the wings of the eagle. It's got a couple heads. So it looks like some kind of weird mock-up of possibly an Emperor symbol, but none that you've ever seen before.
Sator
And
will
you actually see this one is not carved into the ground. This is like, it's not
paint it.
not glass, but it's like, yeah, it's like built into the ground, kind of like mosaic style.
Alright, so it's like made of glass. Basically.
Yeah, well, not quite glass, but yeah, something similar. Like could be plastic or something. But yeah, it's built into the ground. Like seemingly it was made with this symbol in it. It wasn't carved in. Like the chaos.
Sator will quickly take a note of how the symbol looks, just in case.
anyways, I found the entrance. I found the back entrance.
Oh, so we didn't have to risk ourselves by stepping through.
But where's the fun in that? As he steps it back out.
And so as you step onto the symbol, it flashes red. Like the whole of it glows red for a half second and then fades back to normal.
Oh! Gizmek walks up and steps on it on purpose.
Gizmek.
Yeah, as Gizmek steps on it, it also flashes red and then fades out.
Weird.
I'll get over here and
Alright.
step on the
I think
thingy.
if you would probably also step on it, and when she does, it flashes and then goes away.
There's some more of those glass statues in here.
Oh, cool, let me break it.
No.
No.
Sator starts to close the door.
Gizmek starts to claw it open.
So Draco's like trying to close it, and Gizmek is trying to push his way through.
Well, there was one statue that had a golden crown on it.
And back.
Hello, Gizmek is trying to attack the statues again.
Yay!
Yeah, so what are you guys doing? One of you is trying to close the door, Gizmek's trying to get through, and it's her that one has a gold crown.
I mean,
Uh,
Holt's just like.
Oh, and
We-
also for Malachi, we found a weird symbol that is slightly representative of this thing here. That's slightly representative of the Emperor's symbol, kind of a mock-up, and when we step on it, it glows red for a bit and then goes away.
That's interesting.
Yeah, what's Gizmek doing with this room?
Steps in the room, looks around, just like, yeah, I don't feel like it. Steps back out.
Well, as you step in, let's see. As you step in, you hear this like rush of wind, and then several of like the thin glass tubes like shatter next to you. And then we will cut back over to Malachi. We'll come back to see what happened there in a moment.
We need to move PP back to Malachi. Whoop. Whoop. Yep.
You're going to step over and like quietly say this, and then you hear a female voice be like, "Wait, other universe?" And like push past him, and you see this very small woman, about like 4'5". It's a very short woman. Glasses, like blue hair, and pretty much looks like just like like a very librarian style look to her. She's got like several data slates and stuff around her. And it's like a harness of various stuff. Like, you're from another universe?
Yeah.
That's weird, that's cool. What's different there? What's the thing? What's this planet like there?
Well, I will go ahead and disclose more, but am I safe to approach? Is my thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot you. He might. Wolfgang might. Wolfgang, yeah, shoot him.
Wolfgang.
Lowers the gun. Like lower this is not pointing it at you, but it's clearly at the ready to shoot if you do something.
Ah.
He doesn't want you attacking his meal ticket.
Well, my name is Malachi, and yes, I come from a different universe. Much different, apparently. But I need to understand what yours is about. What the history is. What's going on. Why the Astronomicon is not here.
I don't know what that is. What would be the easiest way to figure out what the big difference is? Who's the leader of the Imperium?
Malachi is going to go ahead and, upon getting hit with that sort of recognition... Oh, no.
What?
Malachi is
Do you
going to
have an
go ahead
Imperium?
and he's going to take off his blindfold to show his glowing white eye, basically of radiance and holiness, just like
That's really cool.
the Emperor.
Does he have a different name? That's also what we know him as.
What does yours look like?
She starts describing it's like a big dude, bald head, wears armor a lot, big eye on the chest.
No, it's Horus.
Yeah, that's the name.
No, oh my god. Listen. Alright. I come from a different timeline there. Horus died in the heresy.
Oh, that must suck. Your universe must not be that good. You want to come here?
And Malachi is going to go ahead and look at Wolfgang to see if there's any like reaction or anything like that. See if he's going to draw anything.
Oh, he's got a helmet on.
Okay. Yeah.
You see like the helmet looking at you. Yeah, he does have the armor on. It's just that one arm that's bare.
What? All right. In my universe, the Horus heresy occurred, and the Emperor of Mankind, his father, was able to destroy him. However, it led to a lot of complications with the other Primarchs. Some of them leaving, some of them dying, etc. What happened after? Well, did the Emperor get slain?
I think so. I don't know massively about that stuff. I'm more of the ancient stuff. But yeah, Horus beat the Emperor and took over the Imperium and has run it very well. A few examples that he had to make, like gestures, like here.
Where?
There's gesturing around the Dandorf. You know, they rebelled, started trying to worship the Emperor again, and Horus had to make a bit of a show.
A moment. Sorcery in this universe, legal or illegal?
Legal if I burn it. There's a school where you go to learn it. You got a bit regulated, but yeah.
All right.
I know a little.
Psychers. What about psychers?
Similar thing. You're picked up, you learn how to do it, and then sent out to either do jobs or whatever, like anybody else.
What about the gods?
Yeah, but they're the gods.
Oh, Emperor. Malachi goes ahead and he like visibly
Oh, your one.
and he
What's it like in your one? I'm sorry, this is a bombshell.
The Emperor slew Horus, destroying his soul. The Imperium was left fractured for 10,000 years upon only worshipping him as a corpse emperor. He was left wounded, set on his throne. It left the Imperium in shambles, but we still managed to survive for this long. The Emperor, he still makes, well, astropaths and basically people that can reach out into the warp. That's how he's been able to hold the Imperium for so long. However, due to the Horus heresy, it's caused a lot of strictness. The ecclesiarchy has gained a major foothold in the Imperium, almost zealotry, as well as, well, how should I go ahead and put it? Malachi goes ahead and he's going to pull out his badge of an unknown insignia to them.
Yeah, you can see her, like, she's taken out this, like, data slate and is furiously writing away on it, basically. Writing down everything that you're saying.
Well, the 4 gods that you know them as are seen as the Dark Gods in my universe to the Imperium.
Wait, 4?
You have more?
Yeah, we got 5. Well, 6 if you count Horus, but that's a debated thing.
God damn it. Oh, yes, the crazy one. All right.
Yeah,
the 4 main ones, I mean.
That's a bit rude.
Okay. Effectively, they are seen as heretical. Anyone who is caught knowing or even learning, even knowing them in the new Imperium, well, my Imperium, is either killed or worse. People worship the Emperor zealously, and it's supposed to be only the Emperor. However, in my world, I'm called an Inquisitor. It gives me free reign on understanding the truths of reality. Just kind of being on the fence of both the Emperor as well as understanding the Dark Gods to prevent either spread of zealotry of the Chaos Gods or, well, heresy amongst in general. Smells okay. Again, he leans against the wall.
Okay, well, that's a lot. Hey, if you want to stay here, I could. It's probably not the right place to hold an interview. Just wait here. I just gotta get a thing from the next room, and then we'll head back out. So, if you want to come with me, I would be very happy to interview.
Of course, I'd be willing to. Question: I'm a bit of what they call, well, I work a lot with warp portals. I may be able to get us out of here quite quickly rather than having to go through the entire mine. I wish to ask if you do trust me in getting us out of here rather quickly and safely.
And like looks at you. I mean, you do seem genuinely confused, so yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't trust you.
Very good. Also,
you're gonna come with, have a look at the thing. It's just like a book. Get it from the next room, and then we can head back out. Just like,
right. Malachi's gonna take a deep breath and start approaching, and then yeah, we can cut back over if you want.
How's Trisky doing?
I just hear the radio static.
You came back just in time, at the exact same perfect moment. Hello.
You doing all right?
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Wireless headphones.
I
Yeah,
ain't feel the best, to be honest.
it's
I
fine.
don't know why. For those of you in chat, I suddenly felt somewhat ill.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right now, or are you still feeling bad?
I'd prefer not to talk too much.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, Gizmek stepped in. The statue shattered.
No, it's like some kind of like blast of air or something went past him, and it like took a bit of a chunk out of the wall and shattered a bunch of like cobwebby glass bits. Like something shot at him, but there was no like bullet or anything. Just had like the air like shot past you.
Enough of this. He just backs out of the room.
Interesting. Holtz just goes down to here and opens this door.
Sator follows along.
You guys stay down there.
Zach, is that your headphones? That's really
No, that's the rain.
That's the rain in the background.
there's a lot of static. It's not like dripping. It's
Yeah,
Not
it's just
too bad, but like it's noticeable.
arm.
Oh, that would probably be just a second. Where's the thing? It's just sensitivity because I turned it down a bit ago.
Arn.
Step back.
Or
Yeah,
arm.
so as you stepped in, you noticed, there looks like a bit of an arm there. Oh, that was meant to be on GM layer.
Arm.
Yeah, you see it's
That's why I was saying it.
it's like forearm down. It's like the gauntlet on the ground. It's like black carapace gauntlet.
I kind of just like look around. Are there any more of those microfilament wires there?
Yeah, roll a perception.
I mean, awareness.
Do you want-
Awareness minus.
Do you want Sator to do it
Minus
with the
30?
bonus
Okay.
instead, or
They are very thin.
should we all roll
No
awareness?
chance.
Because I also want to roll.
Yeah, Sage can roll as well. You guys do
Yeah.
have the.
I'll screw it. I have rerolls to spare. I'll spend another reroll. I didn't get a less than.
What was the modifier?
90.
minus
Minus
30.
30. Minus
Perception,
0.7 is slightly better.
perception minus 30, right?
Awareness.
I
Yeah.
I get a plus 20 from light mist. Nope.
Yeah.
You,
What
you,
about
if you have
Ira
the
and
best,
Kitty?
remember, if you have the best craftsmanship, you can get a free reroll.
On any perception test for some reason.
Bingo.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey.
Hey! Alright, see ya. Says Sator with glancing around, you will do before you enter. Sator manages to see them.
No.
Yeah. They are specifically in order of that.
Wait, hold up a second. Let me see if I can make him a little bit more visible. Because Mexico will wander out to where you're pointing.
They're not like across. They're not across like a tripwire. They're roof to floor, but in this area, it's like a one of these ones.
Yeah, because Mexico will walk up,
so-
and considering that this is a Mechanicus built like mechadendrite, it does have like that mist shit that they use for their rituals and bullshit. Because Mex just go spray that in the area.
I think that would help a bit. There's like small droplets in the air. And this is like
Yeah.
it's not like they're invisible, except they are very fucking thin. Yeah, it's like half the width of a hair, just like suspended.
Sator would.
The idea would be
you-
now they're sort of glistening.
Yeah, this like glistens. Yeah, you can make them out. You can walk around them easily enough now.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no, we picked this up.
Yep. Sator takes up the armor, seemingly. Also, is there a door here, or is it just a weird wall?
There is a door here.
Alright.
There's a door here.
Milk beer book.
Alright.
Holtz just opens up this door here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second.
True. Also, I just want to say this
Take
wall
a hole.
looks weird. So yeah.
Then I just
Yeah,
go to the
that's-
other door and open it too, just to see. So, do you want to go right or down?
Yes, Mac.
Okie dokie. We go down.
We're going
Alright, and
down.
I'm really surprised that you guys haven't noticed this. Can you all roll me dodge?
What?
Look up. I really thought you would notice them when you went back to the other door. They were just,
Whoa!
they were just walking towards you. They were right there.
Oh.
Hey,
I rolled.
I really thought you would see, but you didn't.
Yeah, he's making dojin.
Yeah, imagine Pippi there.
You want us to dodge? All of us, or?
Yeah, I wrote a.
As well. This
I
is
got
winning.
6.6 degrees.
I see.
Oh,
So only
God.
I'm
Pippi
really
dodges.
amazed.
I'm not going to dodge, I'm going to fucking teleport instead, because I'm cool. Wow, I succeed.
Right. And yeah, Pippi dodges, and Erodine does need one as well. Yep. 5. Right, so on Gizmek, that is minimum damage. That is 17 damage. No pen.
So I take 1 damage.
And then you just feel this like sudden like pressure around you, like trying to crush you in like a tin can. And yeah, roll the dodge for Aerosator.
Yep. That might or might not succeed. Let me check. She has 50 agility. Her dodge is
It's
Plus
plus
10.
20.
She
no,
does
it's
that
not 10.
talented.
That should be plus 20. Yeah, let me just do, but that's still a fail. Just
Yeah, even if it's plus 20. I don't know.
resistance. No, yeah. So she fails. Minimum damage again. 17 damage. No pen. 2d10 plus 15. 17 to soak. It's to the torso, so it would be the 8. Be 17, so it'd be 9 damage. Ow.
Ow.
Yep. Alright, and initiative, because you guys, I legit thought you would see them, but you didn't.
We were all zoomed in.
Yeah. I was like, oh, come on,
God.
they have to see these things.
Did you want to add
Things down.
Did you want to add Malachi to the initiative to continue the dialogue for a little bit, or did you just want to fucking see that shit?
I was just like, oh, this will happen. And yeah, I'll say we'll probably go back to you once we've rolled the initiative.
That's for Sator, this is for Ira. I'm pretty sure that's our fucking...
Yes, please do conduct this interview with me. Ah, yes, it's very good. Ah! Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of you and then you hear this.
Alright, do the thingy.
Yeah. So we'll cut over to Malachi quickly before the combat starts.
Well,
Yes,
the other is the first one to go, who would have guessed?
Remember where Pippi is, and then we'll just like move her over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pippi
Yeah,
is just
she's behind Ira. Yeah.
Actually, I can just do this. I can just give Wolfgang vision. There you go. That's easier. Yeah, we can hold the combat for next session because Trisky is feeling like shit. Yeah, we can just do this scene and then have it. Yeah, when this scene finishes, you hear the shouting. See? Yeah, see. Yeah, Wolfgang steps up, pushes open this big ass door. He steps through, and you see this very nice fountain with a few bits of rubble floating in it, and a pedestal with a book on it, which this woman who she would have introduced herself as actress planked on it. She introduced herself as Lucia, like scampers up to.
Wait,
And just like go up on tiptoes to reach it. It's like 5 foot up.
wait, be careful.
Oh, good point. Yeah, she looks around it, seeing if there's any traps.
Hold on a minute.
And see Wolfgang is keeping an eye on you and like watching the statue as well as he looks around.
Malachi is going to go ahead and he's going to not just give me one moment. As Malachi is going to slowly approach as well. And he's basically telling Lucia cautiously, just don't reach for it yet. There have been plenty of booby traps around here yet, and also, I have powers.
Alright, you wanna scan it? Sure, go for it. Yeah,
Okay.
take a step back.
Is the book open by any chance?
No, it's actually closed. I just couldn't find a good closed one.
Okay.
Malachi is going to go ahead and. Oh, what does it look like it's on? Is it just on a pedestal?
It's on this like pedestal, yeah. But it's like 5-foot pedestal, so it's actually above Lucia's head.
It looks like it's quite in a predicament that it's in almost a area of importance. Would it be alright if I rolled Psyniscience with that?
Yeah. You can give it a scan.
I want to give it a scan. One moment. There. 0.7.
Okay. You scan over and you do find a there's definitely some kind of psychic imprint on it, but nothing that seems to be a trap or anything, just like a powerful thing of belief or faith or some kind of heavy emotion around this book.
Alright. Well, apparently something is... The book is not a normal book. It's psychic. It has residue. What exactly were you looking for around here?
This. It's supposed to be... She's stepping up and looking at it, on her tiptoes looking up at it. She's hand on the edge, looks like a child looking over a counter. It's supposed to be one of the first copies of the old Emperor's book.
Oh.
Looking at it and do you think it's time to touch it? Looking at it. And yeah, it looks fairly old, it's yellowed. It doesn't look like it's bound in human skin or anything. It looks like normal leather, but fairly old. Doesn't look like normal Imperial pamphlets, essentially. Because they're normally made of human skin.
The rest is for the corpse. The corpse starch.
A very old-looking book.
You said it had heavy residue of faith and resonating from it, correct?
Yeah, it's people believed something deeply around this book. They kind of left an imprint on it.
I'm not sure, but... Well... Malachi is going to go ahead and actually begin looking around the base of the pedestal to see if there's any booby traps around it. If it looks like that it would sink in, or possibly, if this is a pressure plate.
Yeah, I roll a search.
Okay, I don't have search, so fuck. Let's see.
You can still roll it, it's a basic skill.
I do have a reroll for it. I failed.
Yeah, you look around it, and yeah, nothing that seems to be booby traps or anything.
Roll 1d10.
I have the best craftsmanship augmentation, so.
Alright. Yeah, you look around, yeah, you don't find any sign of pressure pads or anything, any way that this thing moves or anything. Nozzles sticking out the wall or holes where stuff would shoot out of. It seems fine.
Alright. Looks fine, but considering all these glass creatures we've come across, I do
that was Taurus.
What?
They made an example.
No, but they were living, And also we're in a chaos, whatever you call it, an area heavily worshipped by the gods.
Yeah, this was the punishment, was turning them into the glass. I can tell you all about it once we're done here, and she reaches up and takes up the book.
Alright.
Yeah, she gently takes it down and opens it up as it creaks, and she starts looking through. She's like, oh, wow. And then she disappears in this puff of red and pink, blue and pink mist. So, oh, wow. The gentle popping sound.
Malachi, the blue and pink mist, is that... He would recognize that with demonology to be...
Yeah, you know the colours of the gods. Blue and pink is very Zinch.
Malachi is just going to scream, damn it, Zinch!
You see, Wolfgang has the bolt gun, what did you do? And I think that'll be where we finish off then. So we might have 2 different combats brewing. Which Malachi's
Damn it, Zinch! It's just a good end off.
Yeah. I agree. I am legit amazed you guys didn't notice the glass thing.
We were zoomed in on the bottom section.
Yeah,
But
just
did you
like-
roll a background paranoia roll?
Let me just, Zach. Let me just show you what my screen was focused.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. I just didn't have a bit more zoomed out so I can see them. It's like, how are they not seeing this? They're right there. They can all see it. It's in their line. They can all see it. It's not just like Pippi seeing it.
All right.
Well,
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I'm sorry I caused us to end off a little bit early, but I don't know why I suddenly felt ill, and I still feel not great. So I'm gonna go rest. But you all have a lovely day, and thank you very much for dropping by. Ta-ta.
adios.